Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that spiel tonight. Welcome to the live stream, guys. It's good to see you here this evening. We got the Rams. We got the 49ers. We're live. We're going to have some fun here tonight. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good energy. Yesterday was rough for me. If you guys followed any of my picks yesterday, sorry. It happens. We get back after it today, though. Today's a new day. We're refreshed. We're ready to roll. I'm pumped. I hope you're pumped, too. This is going to be a great football game. I'm pumped. I'm wearing the Charles Rogers throwback jersey here for the Lions. We got a lot going on. This is like the first jersey I ever bought in my life. And it's, about 20 years old now. So I'm excited, guys. Let me know what you're playing tonight. We'd love to hear what you guys are doing here this evening. What you're playing, what you're feeling. Are the 49ers going to end this home losing streak? Will it happen tonight? Is tonight the night against a good Rams team? I don't think so. It's on the screen. I'm saying Rams 3.5. We'll see what happens, though. I mean, this is a home game. You got to think at some point the 49ers are due, right? But they have underperformed vastly at home. Very poor at home. 11 out of 12 they've lost at home. Not afraid to bet against them here again. We also got Darrell Henderson over 67.5 rushing yards. That's all the play for tonight. 49ers not so good at stopping the run this season. So I'm expecting Henderson to have a big night. I have him on our first touchdown score of the game. I'm hoping to hit that for a third week in a row. I've hit the first touchdown score of the last 2 weeks. So I'm hoping to hit it again here for a third week in a row. My buddies have Cooper Kupp and OBJ on first touchdown. So one of us has to win if the Rams score the first touchdown. It has to happen. But yeah, guys, let me know what you're doing tonight. I'm pumped for this game, guys. I'm so pumped for this. It's going to be a great football game. My boy Stafford is leading the Rams tonight. I could have worn my Stafford. You know what? I should have worn my Stafford jersey. What am I doing? I have a Matthew Stafford jersey. I'm clowning up in this joint. What is going on? Whew. You guys pumped? I'm pumped. I'm ready. Game time is about 20 minutes away. We'll have that game audio rolling out around 8:15 when the game starts. Till then, I'm going to sit here and drink my very tasty drink. What are we drinking tonight? Let's see. We got the Yuengling Hershey's Chocolate Porter. My wife picked this one out for me. Oh boy. Got a boost on FanDuel. If you have a FanDuel account, Cooper Kupp's anytime touchdown boosted from minus 145 to plus 150. If I could have played that tonight, I would have 100% for plus 150. You have to. He scores just about every game. It almost seems silly not to, honestly. But, I mean, 49ers have a decent pass defense. It's probably why FanDuel's offering that boost. They're like, hey, we're going to trap people tonight. I still think he has a great shot, though, to catch a touchdown tonight. So, and how about them Lions? Any Lions supporters here? Come on. They tied. They deserve a cookie. They tied a football game. They didn't lose this week. They deserve a cookie. 100%. Lay some respect on them, Detroit Lions. Oh, right here. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm ready, guys. I'm so ready. We're ready for some Monday Night Football. No Alan John at the mic, but I'm ready for some Monday Night Football. Every time I drink this, I'm going to get... Let's roll 7:58, guys. We got about 20 minutes here till game time. Oh, I gotta make sure. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta double check all my tags and stuff. Give me one moment. Make sure everything is running smoothly this evening. We don't want any problems. Interesting. Very interesting. No connection. What are you talking about? Why does it do me like that? Oh no! Oh! Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, I gotta fix something real quick, guys. Sorry. Wow. That's shameless. I got last week's stuff in the description. What am I doing? Come on, you're better than that. Alright, give me just a second here, guys. I gotta go through and I gotta edit this. Oh, man. I don't like it when I do that. I do not. There we go. Bear with me, guys. I just gotta update something real quick. I can't stand it when I do that, though. I'm a goon. Goon squad coming out here. Alright. Just fixing this description here. Last week's stuff isn't gonna get it done, guys. It's not gonna get it done. That looks better. Recording date, 15th. Oh. Oh. Ah. Ah. Alright. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just fixing a few things. Oh. That'll do. Good enough. I gotta go too crazy here. Save. Changes saved. Okay, we're good to go. I think we're good, guys. Sorry about that. I will be in the chat in a minute. I'm not sure if anyone's in yet. Do we got anyone in? Oh no. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. So yeah, we're ready to rock and roll now. I think we're ready now. I think we've arrived. Now let's check that description out. That should look clean. I'm expecting a nice clean description. Here we go. Week 10. Oh yeah. That's the one, baby. That's the one we were looking for. Alright. Alright. Well. Well. Oh, no. Oops. Shameless. Alright guys, I'm finally ready now. I finally have it all together. Okay, 8:03 guys, we got about 15 minutes till game time. Let's have a nice clean game here this evening. Oh man, my thing's all fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Alright. I think I might change to the Stafford jersey. I'll be right back, guys. I think Matt Stafford's... Alright, so we're hoping we don't have any issues tonight. That's the hope. I think we're good. Ah! There you go. We're a little bit closer to the field tonight, guys. We're right there down on the field. We're not up in the press box tonight. Oh, let's check some scores while we're here. Why not, right? How are these Red Wings doing? I got some loot on them tonight. Yeah, 1-0, baby. Let's go. 1-0 Wings. All right. How about the Phoenix Suns? Oh, it's not till 9. It's not till 8. Oh, it's starting up right now. Beautiful. Got -4 on those Suns tonight. Wow. Pelicans up 17. Cavs up by 2. Oh, that's no surprise. 39-37 at the half, Cavs. How about that Cavs defense? 37 points allowed. Now, granted, they've only scored 39, too. So what did I take in that game? I took, I think I tailed... Oh, no. Okay, he's got 9. Oh, good. Darius Garland has 9. I think I tailed, gotta get the bag on that one. I didn't have any official NBA picks saved. If I did, though, the Suns would have been one of them. I'm going to check out this FanDuel account real quick. Let's take a quick look. You got about 10 minutes till game time, guys. I'm just milling around until then. Feel free to drop some chatter down in the comments. Love to talk to you. I'm just hanging out till then. Gotta get the bag! What's up, my man? It's his birthday day today! Happy birthday, my man! Good to see you. Coming off a 6-3, 8-0 NBA weekend. Dang, son! Dropping heat, dropping the fire. Stafford under 280.5 yards. Okay, I got the jersey on for you. Stafford's jersey is on. I hope so, man. I love the bet. Darrell Henderson's gonna run hard tonight. They're not gonna need Stafford to throw it. I got Darrell Henderson on a first touchdown score. This will be my third week in a row if I can hit it. I'm going for week number 3. It's a valid email. What are they talking about? Come on, baby. There we go. I gotta see what I played this evening. Okay, so I got that. Is it bad? I can't even remember what. Oh, Red Wings up 2-0, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Red Wings. Alright, so I got Red Wings, money line. Darius Garland over. I took it at 18.5 points. I told you there, got to get the bag on the Garland. I love that play. I also wanted to play the Cavs there, +3. We talked about it. Yo, Tim, what's up, my man? Hello from Pittsburgh. How are we doing tonight? Good to see you, man. Phoenix Suns -4. Kevin Porter Jr. over 5.5 assists versus the Grizz. I'm attacking that assist line again. Rams 3.5 spread. I went 2 units on Darrell Henderson over 67.5 rushing yards. 25 on his first touchdown score. Oh, baby, it's going to be a good night. Oh, it's going to be a good night. I should have thrown the whole house right on the Detroit Red Wings. I knew it. I didn't know it. I just, you know. Arthur Shaw in the comments. Happy birthday. Gotta get the bag. Yes, it is Gotta Get the Bag's birthday today. He had a huge weekend. 14-3 NFL and NBA combined. That's how you get it done, my man. Guys making change. What's on? Is it 8-10? Tim, everything okay with the YouTube rules? Yeah, I must have let like a commercial go or something. Then it gets like stuck in the video, and I think it just wouldn't. I had to shut the video down in order for it to be okay. So when I shut it down and re-uploaded, it was fine. It's just the way it is sometimes. It's the nature of the business. That's why you gotta be so careful, though. It sucks. If you let a commercial play or any copyrighted music play, there's a good chance that your stuff could get shut down. Sometimes, I get distracted, and you know how it is. Just one of those things. Oh, Penny. My dog here is going crazy. These Detroit Red Wings are making me very happy tonight, guys. So far, 2-0 Red Wings. Oh, Penny. That needs to stop. Alright. $8-12, guys. We got about 10 minutes till game time or so. Maybe a little less. A little less, a little more, We're down on the field tonight, guys. We're not up in the press box. We're down on the field. We're live. We're going to get a first-hand look at what's going on down on the field here. Wait a minute. No. What am I doing? This hand. Yes. Yes. Well, thanks for joining me here tonight, guys. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be a good time. Thanks for hanging out. What are we rolling with tonight? Are the 49ers going to get off the schneid and get this home win tonight? Or are the Rams going to dominate? What's going to happen? Glad you're back. What do you think of the Marsh taunting penalty? Marsh? Wait a minute. Marsh? Wait, who's Marsh? I might have just, it might be skipping my mind. Went with the 2-game parlay, round robin, and Knicks, Suns, Cavs, Red Wings. Tailed some picks from the Discord for NBA. There you go, my man. Dude, I love the Red Wings tonight. I played the Red Wings too. I love that Red Wings money line. They're up 2-0, baby. Woo. Tim there, Chicago Bears. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, last night. Yeah, that was interesting, huh? I personally, just being unbiased, they should have let that go. That shouldn't decide the game. You know, that kind of helped decide that game. I know it was a bit much. Like, he shouldn't have done what he did because he put himself in that position. By the same coin, I think that ref did have a power thing going on. He hip checked the guy when he ran off the field. He stuck his hip out. I'm like, dude, what are you doing, man? And when I went back and looked at that, it was so goofy looking. I'm like, what is this guy doing? But, yeah, I mean, Marsh was not smart for what he did either. He can't sit up there and act like... I think, you know, the problem is the ref didn't understand the context of why Marsh was doing that. Marsh was on the... He was on the Steelers practice squad, and they cut him, right? Comes up, makes a huge play in the game, gets a huge sack. Granted, it was a coverage sack, but... I mean... I don't think that should decide games. I hate seeing that stuff decide games. It's so sad. I don't even care, like, what aisle I'm on, whether it be, you know, for my team or, you know, except for bets. For bets, I'm okay with that because at the end of the day, it's money. I mean, if you want to give me some money, that's fine too. But, oh! Okay, I got a little distracted. This game already getting started? What's going on here? 8:15 sharp? Oh, here we go. We're getting ready, guys. We are almost ready here. Yeah, Tim, honestly, you know what it is? It's just one of those things where you just hate to see that kind of stuff decide games. And you know, I don't know. You want the best team on the field to win the game. You don't want it to be because of something silly. Like, you know... Sometimes they get those rough in the passer penalties, you know, that are just silly stuff sometimes, guys. It's like Rams going to get this football first. I'm hoping to hit this first touchdown score on Monday Night Football for a third week in a row is what I'm hoping for. All right, we're ready, guys. Here we go. We're ready.
Woo! Rams are going to get the ball first. That's J.J. Koski from the end line. Out beyond the 20 and to the 25. Here's Lisa Salters.
Hey, Steve. Well, I had a chance to talk to Odell Beckham Jr. on the phone last night. He told me he didn't really want to talk about what happened in Cleveland and what led to his release there, but he did say every detail of it was crazy to him. He said, I don't have words for it. It stinks. It was never intended, and he said he never could have envisioned any of it. Beckham said he doesn't blame anyone. He enjoyed
Who
his
makes
time
more
in
of an
Cleveland,
impact
which led to
tonight,
the end
Odell or
of the
Avon?
city that he posted on social media. He said he felt a little rusty.
Avon?
The only practice he had with the team on
might be
Saturday after being off the field the last 2 weeks. I asked him during pregame warm-ups how
I think Odell's going to have...
what we should expect.
I think Odell could definitely have a big impact on the game.
Let's see how early and how often.
Avon. I'm trying to think of who.
Looking his way immediately.
Odell with the catch. Gain of 5. There we go.
About 11 seconds. Let's get him right in the game, right? Why not? Pick up 5. That's
Avon.
perfect.
All right, I'm gonna mute that music, guys. You know how it is. I think Odell will definitely. He's definitely gonna see some looks tonight for sure. We'll see a good bit of Odell. All right, here we go.
And I imagine the entire league, especially San Francisco, was watching Tennessee tape. This
Oh,
week.
Vaughn. Okay.
Second
You know, I
down
should have
five.
picked up on that. Yeah.
Beckham
Boy,
to the
that's-
screen. Try the ground game. Darrell Henderson.
Here's Henderson with a quick 10. Oh, don't push my boy.
Back in the 49ers lineup, forced him out.
Already with 10 yards, baby.
Stars all over
No,
the
don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. I haven't seen, both the guys are, oh, man. I think Odell's going to have the biggest impact, I would say, though. Just because Robert Woods is out, so you're going to just see a lot of Odell by default. And he's definitely good enough to get a few catches today. You'd probably see Odell. Probably should have taken his over, honestly. I think his over-under was like 29.5.
Formation with 3 receivers to the right. Beckham is out of the game for now. Stafford throwing quickly to the right. Cooper Kupp. He's in the game. His first grab. And Fred Warner leading the way for the 49ers after pickup of 2.
That's exactly what we're talking about. When you're talking about precision and effort and physicality, that's what DeMeco Ryans was talking about as far as his defenders were concerned. Know what you're supposed to do.
Throw down and 2 guys coming up here.
And then when you arrive with bad intentions and get that ball back for our offense.
This is something we're going to see from the Rams we haven't seen a whole lot of. That's huddling. And the reason they're
look at that miss.
To communicate. When you have Odell Beckham in the game, you got to be able to communicate to him as to what he's supposed to do in the huddle.
Beckham back in there. Fake it to Henderson. Stafford has time. All sorts of time. Deep shot, middle of the field. Beckham was nowhere.
Oh my goodness.
Jimmy Ward.
Picked off.
Jimmy Ward for the 49ers. Picks off Matthew Stafford.
There it is.
We wondered about these two in communication, and we see it right off the bat in the first drive. Matthew Stafford is anticipating.
That's an interesting decision. It was third down.
Play, and Matthew Stafford is
so it works effectively as a really good punt. The 49ers get it at their own 5-yard line. 50-yard bomb picked off.
Nice job by San Francisco, though, of defending those 3 levels. That's how you start.
It's just not. That just didn't look good. Stafford with another pick. I tailed that Coop anytime touchdown prop at FanDuel plus 150. Yeah, man, I think it's great value for sure. Minus 145 to plus 150 on Kupp. Hard to deny that with Kupp's success this year, right? Yeah, honestly, gotta get the bag. I wasn't able to get in on it. I was already home, and then they put it out. This always happens to me every week on Monday Night Football. I get home at like 4:30 from placing my bets. I go right after work, place my bets. And then they put out a really good boost. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I would have been all over that Cooper Kupp plus 150. Boy, though, man, not a good start there, guys, for the Rams. Just really, I mean. Loving Stafford early decision making. Yeah, for real. They got to stick to the run. Henderson already got a 10-yard carry, and then they didn't give him the ball again. What's going on there, GGTB? I think if he gives you 10 yards, you think you're going to give him another carry, right? I love the start, though. 10 yards right off the bat. That's good. Definitely playing to the under tonight. The under definitely has a good feel already, What's that live under at? The under just feels good right now. I don't know. There's something about the under that just does a feel. Right now it's at, 48.5? All right, we're in timeout still here. 49ers will start at about the 5. Might be the 7 or so. OBJ already involved, already has a catch.
On tonight, Matthew Stafford only had 2 live throws to him this week in practice, so they got to get together.
Here's Elijah Mitchell.
Elijah Mitchell is the ball carrier.
In a 4 or so?
For the 49ers, first play from scrimmage, gets 4 yards, and Jimmy Garoppolo is the starting
stop with that
quarterback
music.
for San
Oh,
Francisco.
no. Stop with that music. You're going to get me into trouble. Don't want that. All right. All right.
Lance story. Hope to see him on the field at some point. Once again, they do have a package for Lance in the offense this
Lance. Is that Deebo Samuel in the backfield?
That's Deebo Samuel, the wide receiver. They just want to get the ball in his hands any way they can and should have enough for the first down.
I respect it.
We talked about the physicality
I respect
the 49ers
it.
need to play
Oh,
with
my
on the
goodness.
first two.
It's just like every 5 seconds they're playing music. It's driving me crazy. Matt Stafford is turning into Matt Stafford, right? Yeah, I mean, it's hard to deny that point, you know. Really hard to deny that point.
Cannot wait to watch defense plays
There we
with
go.
Von Miller and Aaron Donald on the field at the same time.
On first down and 10, here's Jeff Wilson's first carry. Season debut for Jeff Wilson. He'll pick up 5. Had meniscus surgery. Wound up on the IR the first 8 weeks of the season with that knee injury. Good to get him
Jeff
back in the
Wilson
lineup
gets
soon.
5.
If you like physical running backs, you like running backs who hit it downhill and will take it to defenders, then you need to keep an eye on Elijah Mitchell and Jeff Wilson. Well, Kyle Shanahan made no bones about it. Last year when we talked to him, and when we talked to him again this year, playing running back is hard. And these two guys, if they have running the rock
Very
tonight,
true.
they do it as well as
Actually, I
anyone
wouldn't
from
know.
a
I'm not a
physical
running
standpoint.
back, but I could imagine. Short pass. Brandon Ayuk.
And
He's
won't
going to get
back
negative
to the line of
yardage.
scrimmage. It's
How's
a
that
loss.
under looking at Ayuk? He's got negative
Von
yardage.
Miller coming over to make the stop.
That's a great job from Von Miller. You know,
I'm telling you,
everybody's
there's a part of me
excited
wanted to
about
pull
him
the
rushing
trigger on
passer.
Brandon
He also
Ayuk
has to
under.
play the perimeter. Here he is watching
But
on Kyle
he had a
Juszczyk.
good game last week,
One of
so
the
made
better
me a little
blocking
squeamish,
fullbacks,
but
if
he
not
gets
the best
negative
in the
1
league.
here.
It's not a great block from Juszczyk, but Von has to force the edge, and then Jalen Ramsey.
He's looking at
finishing it.
Jalen Ramsey out there.
Donald, Miller, Ramsey. Each player at each level of that defense for Los Angeles. You're talking about all-time players. Third down and 6.
Third down.
Garoppolo to throw. Able to complete.
George Kittle.
George Kittle has the tight end and plenty more.
Maybe the 49ers will be pumped up tonight, guys. They're not looking bad. George
Look at
Kittle
George
involved.
matched up on Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd's a pass rusher. When he has to guard, and he's going to have to do that from time to time in this base 3-4 outside linebacker position, matched up on Kittle, they'll go to him every time.
Kittle had a fumble last week. He said he spent all week carrying a
6
football
catches,
around
100 yards
like he
last
did
week.
in high
Wow.
school. Good reminder from the 40.
Mitchell.
It's Mitchell.
Stop.
He'll get a yard. The rookie out of Louisiana.
Probably didn't need to
Leonard
throw him
Floyd.
down, but that's all good.
Rodney
You know what I
Morris,
mean?
Defensive coordinator told us we have to set the edge, not cat the edge, not catch it, set it. That's going to be a heavyweight battle all
They did a
night
good
long
job
between
there.
George Kittle and whoever the end man is on the line of scrimmage. You can see it right
Love
now.
that. I
They
love
are
that.
trying to come out and knock this team right in the mouth, and the Rams have to be up for it. And Raheem said, "Look, don't worry about it.
Don't
We
worry
got
about it.
handled." They know what the deal is. Watch that all night long. Those battle on the edges.
I love Matt Stafford, but yeah, Tim, it's a sad situation.
Deebo Samuel across midfield.
Deebo Samuel lining up at running back. Oh boy. Oh boy. What happened here? Oh, sorry about that, guys. Have a brief pause.
About it. We got it handled. They know what the deal is.
Oh no.
Watch that all night long. Those battle on the edges.
This play already happened.
Deebo Samuel across midfield.
Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Oh, my goodness. That ain't no good. Bear with me a second, guys. Second and 6. Sorry about that.
See if Jimmy got him. Looked like he did. But they're just running it with Elijah Mitchell. Referee tonight is Sean Smith.
You know my fantasy football team has been killing with my betting career taking off. Get on my team. There you go. That's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. George Kittle's back, and he's ready.
Rams coming off a season high in which they had 12 penalties a week ago. That was just a big part of their problems against Tennessee. Prior to that last week,
Tell you, doesn't this under feel pretty good, though, overall? Second and 1. Could take a deep shot here.
At the LA 41.
They hand it off. Ooh.
Battle at the line. We'll see where they mark him on the forward.
He got stuck. That Mitchell guy got stuck. He stuck him.
Made sure of it. Gonna be short. Niners want to go fast here.
Watch Juszczyk, 44 on the linebacker Reader.
And they snap it quickly and have the
Oh.
first down. Quarterback keeper Jimmy G got that.
Quarterback sneak.
You're going to hear this game. At home, you're going to hear it. And we're going to shut up so you can hear it from time to time. But
Juszczyk.
in the booth, they're swapping paint. As Jackson likes to say.
I haven't stood still since this game started. I mean, you just know that right now they're sending a message. They want to let you know, look, we're going to turn this into a street fight. We're going to do what we do best.
Here's Mitchell. Trying to find the hole. Greg Gaines and Copeland made the stop.
Rams get the stop on first down.
You know, that being said, it's very hard to go.
And the under was in my write-up on Discord. I'm loving that. For real, man. Love it, too.
This is now their 11th
Yeah, it's a great play. I would have taken the live under 48.5 before this drive started.
Passed it twice.
The Rams think, you know, okay, you can go.
It'll be a physical game.
Get points. You're gonna at some point make a mistake.
You think penalties are up around the league? Oh, yeah. Tim, yeah, I mean, I haven't looked at all the penalty statistics, but yeah.
Good pocket. Garoppolo has it.
Say overall for sure, my man.
Stop by Troy Reader. Gain of 6. Third down.
Yeah, the penalties make me sick, honestly. The amount of penalties that have been going on kind of make me sick. Especially like the tauntings, the ticky-tacky roughing the passer penalties. It's like, come on, guys.
You got 2 tight ends because he can do both. And you see his route running ability right there.
Let's not let that stuff decide football games. I hate it when that happens, honestly. 3rd and 4, guys.
At the LA 33 now. 3rd and 4. Garoppolo.
Kittle again. What a drive. Boy, this Niners drive is like taking the whole quarter.
Just watch George Kittle here. He's matched up against Reader, and right here you got to take inside leverage here. Although there's a safety sitting high and inside, you're going to have to defend the middle.
Jimmy Garoppolo looking sharp. This offense looking sharp.
And then have Greengrass to run. That's a problem.
Well, Reader's outside leverage because Rapp, he's banking on him to come down and take leverage. What happens then, if he comes down faster, now this
has been an 8.5-minute drive.
Challenge for Raheem Morris in this defense.
I'll tell you, with the depth that safety's playing at, there's no way I'm letting him cross my face.
Samuel gets the corner and knocked out of bounds. Bring up a 2nd down and short. Darius Williams.
Boy, I'm hoping they can hold the field goal here. Otherwise, my first touchdown's over.
San Francisco's doing this. Watch Wilson. He comes across. He's going to get a double team on the edge. Right there. Bam. He hits Von Miller, and that's what gets Deebo Samuel to the edge. It's a little bit of a different look. You're not expecting a double team if you're Von Miller with a tight end and a halfback coming in motion. It's a really well-designed play.
15th play of the drive. He said 15th play of the drive. And it's Jeff
down to the
Wilson.
11.
Down to the 12.
Make that the 12.
First down. In a fast-moving first quarter.
Just watch Jeff Wilson's vision, the jump cuts, the pad level. You see, when a running back dips on you like that, meaning he lowers his pads and initiates contact on the 2nd level, you know that they mean business. And I can tell you this right now.
Ruffs have been missing a lot of quarterback calls.
LA Rams, they are going to have to bring it tonight.
Yeah, it's interesting.
These running backs are running just as Kyle said that they would.
What a drive. This is like a 10-minute drive.
Pitch it to Mitchell. See him running downhill. Give him 5.
They make the
Jordan
stop.
Fuller brought him down.
It's the same play. It's the same play over and over. Here, this time it's Warner. He's going to come and he's going to get the double team block with Kittle on the outside. And now
who gets the first touchdown if the Niners score? Is it going to be Kittle? My call would be Kittle. If I could put a first touchdown on Kittle, I'd do it.
Further and further when you're playing split safety cover 4 looks, because they know that they have to support.
This is George Kittle time down here.
And you're right. At some point in time, they're going to set him up and go for a shot.
They've run that play 6 times on this drive.
Nobody better in the red zone than the 49ers. Not that time.
Third down.
Stopped for a loss. Aaron Donald has had enough.
That's a nice play by Aaron Donald right here. You're going to see it. You're going to see him right here. Watch the quick arm over. It's like, where did he go?
Well, that's the first time they started running the ball at 99. Now, a good strategy is run away from 99. Don't run towards him.
Third down and 6.
Let's say George Kittle.
Need the 2 for a first down. Garoppolo lofts one, end zone caught, touchdown.
There it is.
George Kittle.
George Kittle.
The 49ers strike first.
Yeah, I would have put a live call on that one, for sure. Absolutely.
This is a great read from Jimmy Garoppolo. You're going to see this safety come down, this one go back, and that opens up this hole right here for George Kittle. They wanted a 3 deep zone.
Okay, no first touchdown this week.
Right before the corner comes off, and a great catch
Oh.
by George Kittle. What a drive.
What a drive by the Niners, though. Respect. Gotta respect it.
Robbie Gould for the extra point. Got it down. It's up and it's good.
Von Miller starting?
The interception. Niners started at their own.
I don't know if he's starting, Tim. I've seen him on the field for a bunch of plays. I didn't catch if he was starting or not, though. I mean, I just would assume so, but yeah, I'm not too sure about that one, my man. Oh, the Jackets tied it at 2? Come on, man. Come on, Red Wings. That's shameless. I need you to win tonight. We're on a timeout right now, guys. I need these Red Wings to win. $59-57. We got another barn burner in Cleveland. Cavaliers and Celtics in another tight game. I tell you what, these Cavaliers play some defense. You guys like the NBA. These Cavs play some defense. I mean, I guess they don't. Celtics 40% from the field. Cavs 37%. How's the turnover situation? 11-10. Fouls 10-9. Just like I see in the game plan, clock management by the 49ers. Yeah, man. For sure, they ate up the whole quarter. Yeah, that's still good for the under. I mean, that's great for the under. Even though there's a touchdown there, it's not really that big of a. What we got the live over-under at? Still looks like 48.5 is our live over-under, or 46.5. Looks like we got 46.5 live over-under right now. Man, what was going on with these Rams, man? Also, that a low-scoring game, Celtics-Cavs. Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely. Yeah, we should see some Darrell Henderson here. That's the hope. I made that a 2-unit play today. Well, that's why I put on it, 2 units. Here we go. Here's the kickoff.
With its long-standing military and veteran partners by visiting NFL.com/salute. Well, if you haven't heard, Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp.
Oh no. Okay. Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, 10 touchdowns coming into the night, guys. Yeah. Gotta like that. All right, here we go.
All right. The Niners score first. We'll see how the Rams.
This will be shotgun for Stafford.
Stafford hasn't been on the field in a long time. Set up the screen to Darrell Henderson.
Henderson with that catch. Don't hurt my boy. Don't hurt him. Oh, that's roughing. Yeah, there it is. That is roughing. That one's a roughing. They didn't even throw him to the ground like that. That would be a 15-yard penalty.
Marker is down.
That was really stupid. The 49ers was super dumb for that. And that was a penalty. I was watching it the whole time being like, you don't got to throw him to the ground. The play's dead for like 10 seconds, bro.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, offense number 77.
What?
15-yard penalty.
What?
First down.
Where's the one on?
Andrew Whitworth, 39-year-old in his 16th year.
Yeah, you can't come and clean up.
Oh.
And you can't come with a crown on your helmet, certainly.
That goes both ways,
That's
though.
a sign
Ah.
of how physical this game is.
That's
starting
weird to
some of
me.
the
I'm
first
sorry.
quarters. I mean, when's the last time the Rams had 5 offensive plays and the first quarter's almost over? So they understand. If they didn't get the message from that first drive from the 49ers that this is going to be a physical fistfight.
49ers bringing their best tonight, that's for sure.
Stafford to throw. Cooper Kupp. Second grab for Kupp on the night. So Whitworth, on December the 12th, he'll turn 40 years old. The only older player in the NFL.
Don, the music is incredible.
How about that?
All right, here we go.
Picture. Sean going to be happy about
Here we go.
it.
Stafford.
Here Stafford has time, throws.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Intercepted. Emmanuel Moses
Dude.
nearly picked off Stafford for the second time.
So we haven't mentioned the name of Ben Scarano.
Gotta run the
Here he is,
football, man.
19. He's a rookie out of Notre Dame.
I know it's second and 11, but right now, this passing game with Stafford. Yikes. Big yikes.
In this game. And that was not his fault by any stretch, but
Wow.
not on the same page with Matthew Stafford, certainly.
3rd and 11. Quick throw is struggled and it's
Oh my gosh. Picked off.
Ward stays on his feet. And
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
49ers. Oh my gosh. This is like last week. Oh my gosh. What?
Off the hands of Tyler Higbee and Jimmy Ward. Has 2 interceptions.
Under 2.5 looking nice. Yeah, for real, man.
Pick 6.
Pick 6 there by Stafford. That wasn't Stafford's fault. Let's keep it fair. That was actually a very well thrown ball. Went right off of Higbee's hands and it was a pick 6. So don't put that one on Stafford. That was not his fault at all. Not even close. That was a perfect screen pass. Just wow. All right, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I took us to commercial before commercial.
For the extra point. And he boots it through.
14-0.
This was a
Who is Stafford's backup? There you go, Tim. Yo, Steve, I'm on the under 50 KJ Philly 5-teamer. What's up, my man? Well, I was going to say it was looking really good, but that obviously doesn't help. Still think you got a great chance, my man, but yeah, I mean, Stafford going to be out here throwing pick 6s. It's going to be a rough night. Wow. Wow. Boy, oh boy, guys. What is going on here? Tell you, the 49ers came up fired up tonight. So far, anyway. There's a lot of football left, though. It's going to be a long football game. Okay, so Rams quarterback depth chart. Let's take a look. there, Tim. Who's the backup for the Rams? Tim, though, it was not Stafford's fault, to be fair. John Wolford is the backup. I've seen him play. He's not bad. They're not going to put John Wolford in here, though. It wouldn't make any sense. That is not Stafford's fault at all. I feel bad for Stafford on that one because he'll probably take the heat for that. But that had nothing to do with Matthew Stafford. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That was all Tyler Higbee. Literally perfect pass right there on the breadbasket and bounced right off his two forearms right into the defender. You got to do better than that, Stafford. You got to do better than that. We're in timeout right now. We're in timeout right now, guys. 14-0 49ers. I have some exciting news to share with y'all. I'm going to have a new logo unveil here coming up soon. I'm having one professionally done. So I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to share that with you guys at some point here in the near future. I get an official logo up. So that will be something that we have, just so you guys know. So I'm excited about that. Boy, oh boy. All right, we're back here. 14-0 49ers. My goodness. Los Angeles Rams. What is going on right up in here? All right, here we go. Kickoff underway here. Ready? Ready?
Desperately needed to get those turnovers.
I'm pumped about it. Gotta get the bag. I really am. I'm super pumped about it. It's gonna be an official.
Dropped at the 25 by Trent Cannon.
I'm hoping to get a website up soon and maybe get some merch going. I don't know. I want to get a shirt that, or something at some point. I'm not too concerned about it, but at some point.
Catch and run for Tyler Higbee, but that's exactly what we're talking about in terms of tips and overthrows. A lot of defensive backs go to Pro Bowls, man, off of plays just like that, and that's what Jimmy Ward has to be for his football team tonight. Be in the right place at the right time, make the big plays.
That's Beckham in motion, top of your screen. Handoff, here's Sony Michel.
Sony Michel's in.
Beyond the 30-yard line, and it's
why can't it? Yeah, they're showing Stafford throwing picks last week. Yeah. To be honest with you guys, this is the Matthew Stafford that I saw in Detroit. I love the man. I'm a big Matthew Stafford fan, but my goodness, sometimes when the lights are bright, you get these plays from Stafford. It happened a lot during his Lions career, and he took a lot of heat for it. And obviously, when he does it here with the Rams, he asks the same questions. Is he capable of leading this team to a Super Bowl? Don't know. I hope so, because I like the man.
Stafford wants to throw. And it's Van Jefferson.
Van Jefferson the catch. Out to about midfield down in the quarter.
Good for 15. And that's how the first quarter will come.
Van Jefferson comes up limping. That ain't good. No, no, no. John Wolford, Stafford's backup. Yeah, I mean, Stafford doesn't deserve any of the heat on that last one at all. He might get heat for it, but he doesn't deserve the heat. Poor guy. I feel bad for him on stuff like that because people look at that and say, oh, Stafford threw a pick six. That has nothing to do with Matthew Stafford. That has everything to do with Tyler Higbee. Catch the dang ball for your quarterback. Holy crap. He's got enough problems when he throws them on his own. He don't need you making it worse for him. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Alright. I'm actually going to check my order status. Let's just take a look. I'm curious. All right. We are in commercial timeout right now, guys. 14-0 49ers at the end of the first quarter. The Rams did not get off the bus here today. So far. We gotta see some Darrell Henderson. Darrell Henderson. I get Devery and Darrell mixed up. Devery was a wide receiver for the Saints. Pretty solid one, too. I haven't heard anything from him in a long time, though. I actually thought it was Blake Bortles in Green Bay. Blake Bortles is the king of garbage time pass yards. Yeah, for real. I think they had Blake Bortles last year, I believe. I thought the Rams did have him at one point. They had Blake Bortles, I thought. You know what's interesting about Bortles is he went to an AFC championship game. I mean, he took a lot of heat, turned the ball over a good bit, but somehow he got that team to the championship game. I mean, mostly on the back of Leonard Fournette, but that was an exciting year to watch football.
But when are they going to close the back? It doesn't close.
The coolest thing I've ever done. How grateful should we
What's going on with the AFC North? Oh boy, Tim, I don't know. I have a bet on the Bengals to win the AFC North, and it doesn't look terrible right now. Pretty much everyone in the AFC North. Oh, Kupp is wide open.
How's the NFL's leading receiver get that wide open?
Kupp gets about a free 30 yards there. Oh my goodness. Make it 28 officially. Yeah, how about the Steelers tying the Lions yesterday? They tied my Lions yesterday. Well, that was with Mason Rudolph, so. Yeah, Mayfield is injured for sure. He's got a torn labrum.
Stafford has time to survey. It's Odell Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham with the catch. About 15 on that one.
So I like this. If you're going to go tempo and you have to communicate, leave Odell out wide.
This is where I wish this was the first touchdown, because I think Henderson's going to get this next touchdown. If I had money, I'm betting Henderson right now. That's my dart throw. Of course I am. I already had money on Henderson. So, but I think Henderson gets it here, guys. Oh no, it's Sony Michel. What? Oh, where's Darrell Henderson? Maybe Sony Michel's gonna get it.
Sony Michel for a yard.
We haven't talked much about this defensive line for D'Amico Ryans, but Kevin Givens, that time.
Oh, for sure, Tim. Yeah, he's got a torn labrum in his left shoulder. I mean, that can't be good. Tore something. I mean, he's playing with it because he's a tough dude, but he really does. Honestly, I think the dude deserves a little bit of respect. I mean, he's out there battling, but he probably honestly should shut it down because he's gonna hurt himself even more.
Second down and 9. Stafford has time throwing, and it's the hands of Skoranek.
Gotta get that ball down, Stafford.
Third down.
Fred Warner, the middle linebacker, just watch how perfectly he plays this out and up. He's going to try and get him what they call a stick nod, right? Stick, go upfield, and you see he never bites on the stick, on the outbreak. And then you're going to see him, he was in good position, maybe a better throw, that's a touchdown. But that's a good job in terms of route recognition by Fred Warner. That's just how you have to play it.
Stafford's been high on a couple of throws here early.
Third and 9.
Third down 9. This is honestly good Cooper Kupp territory right here.
Niners rush 4. Stafford throws. It is caught. It's Tyler Higbee and the signal for the touchdown.
Oh, Higbee's got it. Touchdown.
The Rams are on the board. Higbee, who bobbled, leading to the pick 6, comes down with that one for the touchdown.
Once again, Fred Warner right here at the point of attack. What he does, he gets boxed out at the goal line. If you get caught behind tight ends in this league at the goal line and they catch it, it's going to be a touchdown. You have to find a way to work your way around in front the wide receiver, get between him and the quarterback. Otherwise, it's going to be 6.
Yeah, you can do what you want defensively there. You're not going to beat that throw and that catch. That accuracy from Stafford on a big body like Higbee, that is not defensible.
Yep, the only way you can, you got to get between quarterback and receiver.
Matt Gay has
Extra
the
point, good. 14-7.
What an answer there.
Stafford with a laser to Tyler Higbee. Was that a touchdown though? Looked like he was a bit short. All right, 14-7, guys. Dismiss. Boy, that over-under up to 57.5 now. Oh, my goodness. And that pick 6 didn't help. I'm telling you that right now. Rams with a good response there. 14-7. I'll be right back, guys. We're in commercials. I got to use the bathroom real quick here. Alright, guys. Okay, those darker beers, my goodness. They have more potency than I think. 5.3% in the Sam Adams. What about this one? It doesn't even say. We're still in commercials, guys. Alright, here we go. 1984. I really don't see the percentage. What in the world? Normally they have the percentage on that. Alright, here we go, guys. Kick off.
Cannon gets an opportunity. A couple yards deep in the end zone, and he'll run it out. Across the 20, across the 30.
49ers return.
And out to about the 37-yard line, and flags come in. See if they got a face mask.
Oh, who's that going to go on? Looks like it's on the 49ers, based on the guy's reaction.
Holding.
Yep.
Receiving team number 86.
Sure is.
10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul.
Oh no, what am I doing? There's nothing in that.
Ross Dwelly.
Oh wow, that's gonna go back inside the 10.
Hi, John Parry. How are you today?
That penalty took place around the 15.
Anything to add there?
Nah.
You're good. All right. We'll get back to you shortly.
Yeah, 9-yard line here for the 49ers where they'll start.
Three-time Super Bowl official John Parry in the house.
Elijah Mitchell. Ooh,
Right back to the running game with Elijah
it's an
Mitchell.
8-yard gain.
He'll pick up 8 there. Rams have had 3 possessions and have run 15.
How about the 49ers though? They've lost 11 of the last 12 at home.
And they've run
This could be the night.
We talked with Kyle Shanahan about Elijah Mitchell, and you know he was not the highest drafted rookie on this roster. That was Trey Sermon. They took Elijah Mitchell in the 6th round, but he has become the starting tailback for this 49ers.
Oh, wow.
When you talk to him, he said, listen,
He got hit in the
this
backfield.
kid has no
Be third
filter. He
and
hits the hole
about
hard.
3.
He runs hard. He runs
Lost
big.
about a yard
He
there,
actually
guys.
is. He's listed at 5'10", 200 pounds, but he keeps his legs moving, and he has no fear whatsoever, and he's become an outstanding back in his rookie year.
On the 3rd day of the draft, when they selected him, I sat on the set in Cleveland and said, he will be the steal of the draft for the 49ers. This young man in college, I mean, he's 4'3" in the 40.
So what do the 49ers do here?
Everybody just raves about his toughness, and his maturity, his yardage after contact. I can tell you this, the safeties of the Rams tonight, they'll get to know him. Taylor Rapp already just introduced himself. They'll get to know him.
3rd and 2. Flags come in.
Rams jump off sides.
Like Leonard Floyd jumped.
Wow. What a big penalty.
Boy, Aaron Donald jumped all over the back, too.
Offside. Defense number 54. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's heinous.
Second time
It really
he's
is.
gotten him so far.
This is smart.
It's on the opposite side,
You
too.
have a defensive line this athletic, and Aaron Donald loves to jump on snap counts. Use your hard count. Use all of your abilities as a quarterback.
Such a big penalty. You can't have it,
He's
man.
got him twice already.
Fresh set of downs from their own 22, leading 14-7.
All right.
It is Mitchell.
About a yard there for
He'll
Mitchell.
get a yard. Miller make the stop. Can we go back to Elijah Mitchell for a second? So, guys, he's a big back or he's not a big back, right? That seemed to be the conversation.
Why
Let's
can't
look
he be
at
both?
Well, don't you have to be one or the
Big
other?
and fast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what they said when you see him in person,
Right.
he's not imposing, but his lower body, I mean, you can see
Chase
right
Young
there,
out for the
straight
season.
in the
Wow.
middle.
That leg injury, I guess, was pretty
Big
serious.
calves, Great center of
Kinda looked like
gravity,
it.
Good balance, and he's got home run speed. Look, we've seen big backs. We've seen Jonathan Taylor already this year. Once he gets out in the open, he can take it the distance. Well, Elijah's 4'3".
Second down 9, guys, here.
It's going to be a tough task to track him down.
2nd and 9. Jimmy to throw and complete
George Kittle having a big night. First down.
for another first down. Gain of 10.
I don't think Kyle Shanahan's going to ask a lot of Jimmy Garoppolo tonight. We know the run game. Hey, give me a couple of completions underneath. And I know Kyle Shanahan considers that a run right there. Get the ball in Kittle's hands, in Deebo Samuel's hands, and let them punish this secondary for the Rams. That's exactly what Kyle Shanahan's thinking right now.
4 catches for Kittle, 43 yards, and he has the touchdown.
Who's out for the season? Chase Young, Tim. Chase Young's done for the year. Redskins defensive end.
99.
Mitchell gets a nice gain.
As they change it up.
This is another 49ers drive starting to grind here.
Different.
All right, we got more music. Yeah, 49ers starting to grind out another drive here, guys. There we
Two
go.
with Kittle. He's the most physical in the run game in the National Football League in that position.
2nd and 4. Here's Wilson.
Third down coming up here for the 49ers.
Troy Reeder made the stop. So Reeder got into the starting lineup for the Rams after the trade of Kenny Young to the Denver Broncos. That was some financial constraints, but that opened up a line of communication for Los
Third and
Angeles.
2 here coming up for the 49ers, guys.
Also
Rams.
helped lead to the Von Miller trade.
I said Claypool. Oh, my bad.
Which we're going to have to keep an eye on how many snaps Von Miller plays. You know, he's coming off that ankle, and
Yeah,
this
sometimes
isn't gonna be a pass rushing game. It doesn't
It
look
happens,
like
you know what I
he's gonna
mean?
be using force on the edge in this run game.
4 for 4 on 3rd down conversions. 3rd and 2.
That'll be a false start. Ha! The Rams are. The Rams are like, yeah, take that. The one guy was like, that was funny. Yeah, you gotta think.
And Tomlinson, you don't want to be in these 3rd and longs. I mean, a 3rd and 3 is much different than 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, and they can run the ball. Now you get into pass rush situations.
So now we're coming down under 8:30 here.
99 and 40 on the
49ers
side
with
of
3rd
the
and
field,
7.
running
They've
passer right
been.
here.
And here they come on 3rd and 7. Garoppolo had the pressure. It is caught.
Samuel, big catch
To get it
into Rams territory.
to the LA 45.
It's a lot of names to say. I hear you, man. Yeah. It's a struggle, you know what I mean?
Give
It's a
credit to the
struggle.
offensive line. Compton and Brunskill give Garoppolo just enough time to get rid of it.
Yeah,
Von
he's-
Miller almost got there.
Standing in there when he sees those 2 hunters coming down the pike on him, And that's just a nice completion right there on the wide receiver.
Boy, these 49ers doing a good job burning up that clock.
That's just more of a smash route, not necessarily a screen, but that's the catch and run type of stuff they love to do with Deebo Samuel.
And now with those two guys off the field, I might go up tempo to keep them off the field. Don't let them substitute.
Mitchell squeezes through the hole, has the first down.
Mitchell down to the 30.
Pick up a 13 down to the 31.
First down for the Niners. Man, they are burning this clock, son.
Right now, giving the Rams all kinds of fits. Defensive linemen can't get off the block. When they are able to get a hand on Elijah Mitchell, you see right there the lower body strength and the power to run through arm tackles. You're not going to bring this young man down that way. And this is why Kyle Shanahan has made him his #1 back.
6-minute drive.
So Raheem Morris is going to make an adjustment. Look at the 4 defensive linemen in now. You got outside linebackers. That's the adjustment he's making. Yeah, it's going to be hard to run the ball against that front. But
second
right off the
down.
bat, you see Raheem Morris understands he has a problem.
Yeah, this is usually their short yardage configuration. They're still doing.
Yeah, this Rams defense ain't bringing it right now, that's for sure.
Enough's enough. Can't take it.
Kyle Shanahan just up there drawing up plays.
Because he coached with Kyle Shanahan in Atlanta. He knows everything about Kyle Shanahan and this offense and how they were going to attack. Raheem Morris was the defensive coordinator for the Falcons 2 years ago when they played against Kyle Shanahan. He knows what's coming. He's got to try a lot of different things to try to stop it.
20 rushes already for the 49ers. They're halfway to the 40 you mentioned, Grease. On the money. Ayuk.
Oh, Ayuk
On his feet.
inside the 10.
The 10.
Brandon Ayuk. Okay, that under wouldn't be looking so good right now. Ayuk gets about 23. Gets about halfway there to his total.
Had a conversation with him, and you see right here the pace and the tempo with which this young man is playing now. Now it's not just the short.
Boy, Jimmy G is poised. Jimmy G is ready for tonight. I tell you what. How about these 49ers, huh? They're looking good.
#1 yards after catch.
I bet against them. They are looking good, of course. They bring it tonight.
Samuel takes the handoff out of the backfield.
Deebo, touchdown.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Deebo Samuel. Oh my goodness. And he celebrates. Yeah, guys. 49ers bringing it tonight.
That's great vision by Deebo Samuel.
My goodness.
He pops that out the backside, and did you see the block by Brandon Ayuk?
Let's get Darrell Henderson involved next drive, please. Please.
That's teamwork. That's what this team is all about.
I don't know. I don't like it, though.
The physicality and the work and the precision. We talked about it in the open. They're living up to it so far in this game.
49ers.
All right, we go to commercials, guys. 21-7. 49ers up on the Rams right now. Oh. Gotta get the bag. I'm hoping we get Darius Garland back into this game, my man. He's got 13 points. Well, that's what I had anyway. Let's see what he's at now. Where's my box score? Hang on, box score. Oh, Garland up to 15. Okay, he is back in. Beautiful. Beautiful. How are these Suns doing? Wow. Is that right? that 38-38? My goodness. How about this Kevin Porter Jr. with the assist? Okay, he's got 3. I think I took 5.5. Okay, that's not looking bad. Man, they're down 19 though. My goodness. All right, so we attacked that assist line again. I believe it was 5.5 on Kevin Porter Jr. So finally, Memphis finally playing a good game though. My goodness. We had the Pelicans up on the Wizards. We had the Celtics up 3 late on the Cavs. I love how I can't see the score of this game. That's annoying. All right, there we go. Oh, we're back from timeout, guys. Kickoff out to about the 20-yard line.
30 seconds after this word from T-Mobile.
No! No word from... No. No, no, no. No, thank you. We don't want any. I say no! Still 2-2 Red Wings. Man, they were up 2-0 on the Jackets. I need these Red Wings to pull out this Dubsky. I do. All right, here we go, guys. Devery Henderson is in the backfield. Oh, my goodness. It's a miracle. 21-yard line.
The Rams need to start running the football a
Yeah.
little bit.
You think?
A break.
From the 21, they do in fact run with Darrell Henderson.
It's about 3.
Warner to stop.
Let's get Darrell Henderson going, baby.
McVay, you know, you got to settle the water here, and the run game will do that for you. It'll protect Matthew Stafford a little bit and take the air out
You
of the
sure
ball
do
here.
got to settle the
His goal
water.
right now, I guarantee you, is to make this a one-score game before halftime and give his defense a rest.
Stafford throwing
Oh,
on
nice.
the run, able to complete.
Nice.
It's Skoranek.
Play action. That'll be a first down.
Pickup of 8. His first
Good play.
grab.
It's a good play. It's a nice play.
I really like the Rams passing game from under center.
How about these Cavs? They're going to grind this out again. 88-87. They will not go away. These Cleveland Cavaliers are just a cash cow.
Well, and it puts
Is
the
that-
secondary, and it puts the
What about that
defensive
Ravens loss? Yeah, Tim.
just tee off.
How about that? Losing to Miami. That's crazy, isn't it?
Utilize the play action in the boot.
I did not have that. I was with the public on the -7.5.
Play action. Stafford.
Oh!
Van Jefferson.
Von Jefferson.
Spine.
Big pickup.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Big pickup for Von. I think he got about 30 there.
Off of the play action pass fake.
Might have already cashed his over.
You just see Emmanuel Mosley trying to chase it down, single safety.
I like Van Jefferson too. I'm a big Van Jefferson fan as well. I really am.
Especially off of the play action like that.
33 yards on the last play. Stafford for Cup. To the 30. 4th catch. Pickup of 5 there. Nobody plays in more 3 wide receiver sets than the LA Rams do. And again, the injury to Robert Woods, now with OBJ.
You can almost feel the conflict from Sean McVay. It almost pains me up here to watch him get into a huddle because he doesn't want to do that. He wants to be at the line of scrimmage. He wants to use tempo. He wants to allow Matthew Stafford to call it at the line of scrimmage, but he can't because he has to tell Odell what to do in the huddle, and it changes their entire flow.
Send Cup in motion and hand it to Henderson. Able to
Henderson gets about 11.
inside the 20 is Darrell Henderson.
That's good.
Gain of 11.
Gotta give him the ball more.
And they're going to use Skoranek.
They really do.
Game as well. Watch him come back around. And be
No
the big
reason not to
blocker
give
for
him the
Henderson.
football more.
And Sean McVay saying, Kyle Shanahan, you're not the only one that can use these wide receivers blocking in the run game.
What I do like is that Sean is going back to some of his roots. He's saying, okay, you know what? I can't put my quarterback back in gun. I can't go tempo because I have
24 yards on
I'm
3
gonna get on the line
carries.
of scrimmage.
Gotta give that man the football more than 3 times than I have.
Exactly what you're doing to me.
That's not gonna work
And
for
it looks like
me.
it's working.
Don't have to snap it. 2-minute warning.
Oh, Matt didn't see the 2-minute warning. He wanted to run that play.
2-minute warning.
Oh boy. Come on, Matt. You gotta be better than that. That was gonna be a run for Henderson too. Just hate to see a run get taken off the board. Ugh. Oh boy. Can Garland get there? It's at 15. '87 Celtics. Garland was 17. Oh boy. Sorry guys. I'm rooting for Darius Garland here to get over 17 and a half. Gotta get the bag. Let's get this Garland cash. He's right on the hook, my man. We need one more bucket from him. Let's go. Come on, do the right thing, Darius. Darius, I need you. I honestly think he'll get it. I like the odds right now. He just needs a deuce. Give me a deuce. Give me a deucey. Dos Equis. $94.89. Come on, Darius. You gotta make this happen for us. Give us just another bucket. Give us that late cash. Cash money, baby. Oh, here we go. We're back, guys.
Stay with the ground game to Darrell Henderson. Azeez Al-Shire made the stop for San Francisco. Speaking about that update on Kyler Murray, these 49ers took a lot of heat for losing at home last week. No Kyler, no DeAndre Hopkins, and the Cardinals came in and really took care of them. Flags fly.
Oh, Brian Allen, the center, tried to snap it and never came off the ground, and he just picked it up himself.
That's an illegal snap. Can't do that.
Well, he's had an issue with his right elbow, and he snaps right-handed, and I wonder if that affected him. He didn't practice a whole lot this week. You see that big brace. It's hard living in the middle of that line. Take a look. The ball never comes. Yeah, it just slipped out of his hand.
This could be the dreaded 10-second runoff scenario, too. Let's see.
False start. Offense. Number 55. Foul occurred under 2 minutes. By rule, this requires a 10-second runoff while the clock was running. Game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 1:25. Clock will start on my whistle.
The dreaded 10-second runoff. That and the
What
untimed
a
down
time.
among my favorites.
See if the Niners decide they were playing man-to-man coverage. Now they're going to have K'Wan Wallace come over on Cooper Kupp. Here's Wallace. To me, that says zone. If they're going to play man, they're going to play it with Jimmy Ward.
Stafford going shotgun here, guys.
That's the back. Henderson split out top of your screen. Set it up for Higbee. And he's knocked down in the backfield for a loss. It's Alshire again for a loss of 2. Under a minute. Both teams have their full complement of timeouts.
This is nice play recognition by Alshire. Recognizing the screen, making his way through traffic. But both him and Fred Warner have showed up tonight. They were challenged to be those guys in the middle that are going to be in conflict with the team who uses as much play action and screen. Doing a nice job.
Now you need pass rush. Where's Bosa? Armstead. They're on the same side of the field.
3rd and 13. Stafford for Henderson.
Looks like it's going to be a field goal attempt here coming up for the Rams.
Another stop. Pick
Stopped
up
inside the
5.
20.
Fourth
Rams will be
timeout.
forced to kick a field goal here, I believe.
Alshire is flying around the football field. Drake Greenlaw, starting linebacker at the beginning of the year, had core surgery. Here he is right here. Just watch the speed. Recognition. You want to force that ball to be thrown and then come up, rally, and tackle on your track, and then swarm to the football. That's really well done.
D'Amico Ryan's a big fan of Alshire. Said he's smart and versatile. You mentioned the loss of Greenlaw. Able to plug in a guy like Azeez Alshire, 3rd-year player out of FAU.
And they're going to get Greenlaw back. You know, he had that surgery, but he just started practicing, so they'll get some reserves back.
Yeah, no question. Look, speaking of D'Amico Ryans, you're not going to find a smarter individual. He's one of the smartest linebackers that I've ever been around that have played this game. You know he's got those guys on the second level coached up. And they have responded to the challenge tonight.
Here's Matt Gay from 35. It's a fake. Hecker can throw, and he does. Able to complete. Went to Campbell Blanton.
What a weird play.
And DJ
What a weird
comes
play.
up. He wasn't fooled at all.
Rams turn it over on the field goal fake.
Watch him come out of the rush. in the
How about
middle
the
of the field.
How about that? How about it? Wow. Oh, good. Red Wings got a goal. Thank goodness. My lucky stars. Golly, I feel like I really need that Red Wings one. (21-7). 49ers lead. Looks like that's going to be our score at halftime. Yeah. I'm baffled as to why Henderson didn't get more carries here in the first half. 4 carries for 28 yards. I mean, 7 yards a carry ain't good enough, I guess, for the Rams to keep giving him the ball. I just don't get it, man. You got a guy that's averaging a 7 a clip. For real, Casper, I don't know what's going on, my man. You got Henderson here with 28 yards rushing on 4 carries. He's averaging 7 a clip. You think you give him some more looks, but that's not what McVay is doing, so it's just crazy. We're still in commercial timeout. Yeah, so Henderson needs to get us 40 more yards. Same, why force it to OBJ when you could just use him as a distraction? For real, yeah. Run the football. You got to attack the, it's like, you look at the strength and the weakness. You know, Rams, rather the 49ers are much better against the pass than they are against the run. Much better against the pass than they are against the run. So it's like, why are we throwing the ball over the yard? I already threw a pick 6. I'm not a head coach, but man, I feel like if I was the head coach, I'd be running the football right from the start of this game. All right, here we go. That was just a bad... That's another thing there, too. It's like... I mean... I don't know. It's easy for me to say it now, I guess, now that they missed it, but... Alright, we're back out of timeout, guys. I'm taking a guess.
5 pound.
We get a kneel down. That'll do it for the first half, guys.
Putting them down.
Get yourself a Gatorade, big man.
That's our first half.
Get yourself a Gatorade.
And can dunk a basketball.
21-7 49ers at the half, guys.
This first half.
Rams for the second week in a row. Really starting to make you wonder if they're the team that everybody thought they were. The team that I thought they were. Not looking so much. Another problem with turnovers, overthrows. Honestly, to me, I don't know if I should feel like I should be able to say this, but poor play calling. I'm not an NFL head coach. I can't act like I'm some genius up here, but I'm just thinking coming into this game, this 49ers defense doesn't rank so well against the run. They're much better against the pass, so you're gonna only run it 4 times in one half with a guy that's averaging 4.6 a clip on the year. I don't know. It doesn't, and he's averaging 7 right now per carry. So do you want him to give you any more than that? I mean, that's 4 carries, 28 yards. I mean, is that not enough? I don't know. Kind of where we are at the half, though, guys. I'm gonna take a brief timeout. I'm gonna put some we're gonna put some tunes on here. And I'll be back here momentarily. We're just going to take a brief timeout, and then we'll be back here. We'll be ready to start the second half. All right, guys, we'll be back. We're going to take a brief timeout here. And, yeah, we'll be back here in a few minutes.
Wellness is its own reward. True, but now your wellness journey has some company. The new My Walgreens credit card. Earn 10% Walgreens cash rewards on Walgreens branded items, 5% rewards store-wide, and if approved for MasterCard, 3% rewards at places like grocery stores, gyms, and, oh, even spas. Get rewarded for health and wellness wherever you find it. Introducing the My Walgreens credit card. The credit card that pays well to stay well.
The ride of your life is closer than you think. For the first time ever, buy your new car entirely from home with Nissan at Home. Delivered direct from dealer to driveway.
Okay, guys, they may or may not shut me down. I'll let some commercials run. I'll be back in a little bit. Give me just a second. Telling you, when technology fails you, crazy. Oh, penny buy. Okay, guys, we are back. Whew. Well, the second half here coming up here shortly. Hopefully they don't shut my stream down. I did let some commercials run, so hopefully that won't be a problem. Alright. Okay, Tim! All the work that Matt does with his head coach. Matt does with such as you would think he would have better results. Yeah, for real, right? I mean, tonight is somewhat on him and somewhat not. Obviously, the pick six not on him, but the still some inconsistencies for the Rams offense. This looks like the Detroit Lions. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I hate to even say it about poor Matthew Stafford, but this looks like the Lions offense. They tease you with greatness at times, but there's just an overarching theme here. I don't know. Second half coming up here soon, guys. All right, start of the third quarter here, guys. How about tight ends again in primetime football? Each of them has caught a touchdown. George Kittle, Tyler Higbee. Kittle's looking on pace to get his yards. Higbee's probably going to end up being close to. So that's been a theme for me this year, is I've loved playing tight end props on primetime football, and it's playing out again tonight. It's crazy. It's actually been a crazy trend. Of course, I didn't play tight end props tonight, though. All right, here we go, guys. Coming back from the half. They supposedly do extra work in film study. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They get along really good, but
Here, wait for it. That was
McVay is like a Stafford
technically
fan.
started by Philip Lindsay.
Interesting
A
kick.
really short kick. And good field position to start. And so the San Francisco 49ers, they had a total of 2 possessions in the first half. 2 possessions. They had the pick six and enjoyed a 14-point lead, Lewis.
Yeah, I think what they're doing right now, emphasizing this running game, they're keeping Jimmy Garoppolo out of trouble. They're 5 for 5 on third down. Why is that? Because their average distance to go on third down is just under 5 yards. During the season, it's been just around 8 yards on third down that they've had to go to get a first down. Perfect game plan, perfect execution, keeping the quarterback out of trouble, emphasizing the run game.
I'm looking forward to seeing how this Rams defense responds. This is not the
Here
kind
we
of
go.
game that they want to play, but it's the kind of game they're going to have to play.
23rd rush of the night. That from Elijah Mitchell.
Mitchell out to
And a
the
big
40.
play to open up the half. Down to Lisa Salters.
Steve, impose their will. That's what Kyle Shanahan said his team needed to do, and that's what they did in that first half. He said we ran the ball well, we played with physicality, we got the turnovers, but he said there's a lot of ball left. We've got to start this second half by going down the field and scoring again.
Elijah Mitchell, Lisa, is halfway to 100 yards. Already has 3 100-yard games this season. That ties a Niners rookie record. Leonard Floyd the stop. Ties Billy Kilmer's record. Now, I remember Billy as a quarterback for Washington. Started his career as a running back with the 49ers.
I'll tell you what's got to be demoralizing for the Rams in the first 2 plays already. We talked about the fact that they would change their fronts up, put bigger people in. They had 4 bigs, 2 outside linebackers, and they still got gashed.
Well, Leonard Floyd came inside, right?
Exactly. That's not a good sign, though. That's not a good sign to start off coming right out of the gate.
He's checking motion. Mitchell will follow, and he's taken down for a loss. Troy Reeder comes up, makes the play for Los Angeles.
Well, this is one thing that you can do. You can
Finally, the Rams make a play on the run there.
and then fire.
Loss of
This is
about
the same
3.
exact play over and over, and he just gets past Brunskill, 60 the guard there, and gets in the backfield for a tackle for loss.
Yeah, when the ball handling and the backfield action isn't as complicated, and it's a nice, quick, simple read, it's a lot easier to come downhill and insert against the run with some authority. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to get a whole lot of that.
Well, here's a 3rd and long, Lewis. You were just talking about that. Feels like a big play to start the third quarter. Garoppolo Under attack, can't get out of there. Gonna be
Garoppolo sacked.
by Taylor Rapp.
Wow.
First sack of the night.
Yeah, and the first mistake from Jimmy Garoppolo. You cannot hold the ball on third down. I want you to watch this out route. This is where the ball should go. This ball's got to come out on time against Aaron Donald. Right there. That's the first down. And if you hold it, you're going to get sacked. There's no question about it.
12:34 to go in the third quarter. Here's our first punt of the night. Mitch Wishnowsky. Excellent hang time. And the fair catch from J.J. Koski. It's a 41-yard punt. See what halftime.
We are in commercial timeout right now, guys. 49ers just punted. 21-7. 49ers lead. Rams have the ball back. Let's take a live look here at the over-under. 51.5 is what we have right here. Los Angeles Rams are plus 300 right now on the money line. Plus 7.5 spread is minus 132. And over-under right now at 51.5. I still think this under should really hit. Holy cow, is that a real score? Memphis is up 40 on the Rockets? Are you kidding me? That's kind of funny. It's crazy. Either Rockets get blown out or they blow someone out by 50. I don't... What's the deal? Make up your mind. All right, here we go, guys. We're back.
It's just a two-possession game. We've got to chip away at this a little bit at a time. I asked him about the challenge of not having Robert Woods and how difficult it is trying to incorporate Odell Beckham Jr. into the offense. And he said it really hasn't been a challenge at all. He said we had those 2 turnovers, but other than that, we've moved the ball well. Steve?
McVay said of Woods, he is one of the heartbeats of our team. A heartbeat that is missing now for the rest of the way. Stafford for Henderson, rocked by Emmanuel Mosley.
Henderson needs to get some carries here, guys. My goodness.
Stafford hit his last 6 to close out the first half. Tack on that one.
Wow.
Yeah, and give credit to Sean McVay. He is not going to make an excuse out of this. You know, despite the fact that Robert Woods, they lost him late in the week, and it was difficult preparation, having to change all kinds of strategy, what they couldn't do without Woods, and then inserting Odell. He's not going to use it as an excuse.
Beckham's been in for 12 offensive snaps so far tonight. Here's Henderson. And he's met by Alshire.
Henderson's the carry. Gets about 3.
Alshire having himself a night.
Watch Alshire come up over the top on this one. Watch him scrape and fill and smack this running back. That's how you come. That's how you're supposed to come and enter into contact. I tell you what, if we can hear it up here, you know it's twice as good down there on the field.
Love that.
3rd and 5. Getting loud at Levi's Stadium. Stafford to throw. And it's knocked away.
Gonna be a punt coming up for the Rams.
Perfect timing. to meet Darrell Henderson when the ball arrived.
Just watch Hufanga out here on the corner. Watch him anticipate where this route is going to come. Watch the path he takes over the top. Meet the ball at the contact point. For a young rookie, that's as good as it gets as far as
Tim, we got 2 catches, 18 yards for Odell Beckham Jr. 2 catches, 18 yards. Nothing special.
Nice play by the youngster.
Last time we saw Johnny Hecker, he was throwing the football. Now he'll punt it. Ayuk will run up and make the fair catch.
Ayuk makes the fair catch at the 38. We'll go to timeout again. Boy, oh boy. Deebo Samuel back on the field. Man, give Henderson the football. My goodness. Oh. Deion Draven, too. Don't give Henderson the ball. I don't know. I mean, if the Rams want to win, I feel like they should. 5 carries, 31 yards. It's over 6 a clip, baby. Tim, better than his last game with the Browns. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think Odell's just a little overrated. Just a little bit. That catch he had against the Cowboys, I think, sticks with people's heads a little too much. Like, yeah, Odell's like one of the best receivers, man. Not really. Not really.
Throw selections between them.
How was that?
Oh, we only rehearsed that 7 or 8 times. So the bunk beds were a terrible idea. Why would you let us do that?
Oh, man. Will Ferrell, what a movie.
Flags come. Let's see if Kittle moved.
I tell you, there's no quarterbacks laughing about these two. False start from Kittle there. All seriousness, you know, Von Miller, I'm from Denver. I'm a former Bronco. We're going to miss him in Denver. But I know everybody in Broncos country thanks him for his time. The way that he went out, the respect that he paid to the town. I don't think there's anybody in Denver that has a bad thing to say about Von Miller leaving and the opportunity that he has here. And you could tell the emotion that it brought out in him and how he had to leave. Just a special player and will always be a part of Denver's heart.
Garoppolo, quick throw. It's Ayuk for the short gain. Here's Lisa.
Steve, Von Miller said that he cried in George Patton's office when Patton told him that he had been traded. He said his feelings were hurt. He was really just sad. But then he said the reality of it all just set in and he started to feel better. He said seeing himself in yellow and blue has been weird. But Aaron Donald and Leonard Floyd and Jalen Ramsey and Matthew Stafford being on the field with these guys, he said that feels extremely right.
Said he went to bed 4-4, woke up 7-1. But I get it. It must be mixed emotions in Denver the face of the Broncos for a long time. And how many outside linebackers are the face of their NFL team? Jawan Jennings on the receiving end, and Jordan Fuller's had enough of that.
Well,
stop.
And you mentioned it. This field right here was where he had his greatest moment in Super Bowl 50. The MVP being Von Miller and 2 sacks. We all remember the sack of Cam Newton, recovered by Malik Jackson, scores a touchdown. They win that game, and he will always be remembered for that.
Been a lot of talk about uniform numbers, too. Von went back to 40, his college number. Had to ask the family of Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch, the Hall of Famer. Got his blessing, the family's blessing, wearing number 40 in L.A. Samuel came out of the traffic and made the grab. 2 Rams converged on him, and he makes the catch for 19.
Just watch how Debo just hooks up here, right in here in this little void. And then watch the shot he takes from Fuller and just bounces off of it. It's like, get out of here, little man. I'm going to run after the catch because I'm the baddest cat in the NFL when it comes to run after the catch.
He really is.
That's incredible right there in terms of his balance, his strength, his competitiveness. And when we talked to him the other day, you could just see he was all about business for this football game, and he has come to play tonight.
He has owned the Rams. I mean, he's done this for 3 years.
Sherfield goes in motion. Wilson gets the football. He'll get sent flying back by Leonard Floyd. See the most receiving yards through 8 games in 49ers history. And there he is, trying to set some more of that tone. Donald gang tackles along with Floyd.
Well, what did Kyle tell us? He said it's got to be a Debo type of game.
Yeah.
We're going to be snatching chains.
Snatching chains.
Out here.
And stealing bikes.
That's right. And you know what? They've done it.
Yeah, where's our cartoon from the movie Friday?
I love when he said that, too. He said
the nickname Debo is from that. Toddler, taking a chain, taking a bicycle. This is a Debo kind of game. He's all business tonight. 3rd and 2. Wilson's got the first down. Authoritative running by the 49ers here tonight.
Watch these guys up front when they come off the ball and they reestablish this line, and Jeff Wilson doesn't get touched till he gets the first down. This is an impressive. There's something to be said about there's a team in the Rams that knows exactly what you're going to do. You're going to run the ball, and even though they know it, you can't stop it. And now you see Leonard Floyd starting to get a little gimpy, and it's starting to wear on this defense in the second half.
At some point from under center here, the shot play has to come. Take a shot over the top.
Slow developing play. That looked like some kind of mistake.
Yeah, it looks
Lost
like
6.
The center snapped the ball before he was supposed to because nobody else moved. And that's the only way that the Rams have been able to stop this run game is to have Alex Mack not know the snap count. Here he is, watch, when the center snaps it and nobody else moves, you take it.
He had that look on his face, didn't he? He's like, I don't want this.
Hey, and for all we're talking about the running game, Garoppolo has been perfect. He's 11 for 11 tonight. 2nd and 16 now. Got one to snap it, get it away. Garoppolo, flag came in. Jeff Wilson. And Ramsey to stop. Check the marker. Again, Sean Smith, our referee tonight.
Boy, this is not going to make Kyle happy. get down here in a position to make this a 3-score game, and you have a mistake from the center, and then you have an illegal shift, and you push yourself out of field goal range.
Illegal shift, offense. The receiver never set prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
These were just the kind of situations, you're right. In the first half, they were avoiding. The average yards to go on third down was very, very manageable. They were converting 5 for 5 in the first half. This is the kind of situation that the Rams have to use to their advantage. They need possessions, and they need field position. They got to make sure they capitalize on these mistakes.
Well, Jimmy needs to manage this situation from the quarterback position. You're looking for a field goal here at 2nd and 21.
From the 39 of LA, Garoppolo throwing. It's Kittle. His 5th catch. Give him 7, and you're in 3rd and long.
This is where now, Steve, you talked about the fact that they have all pros at all 3 levels on this defense. Somebody has to show up now. For the Rams, somebody has to show up. You have all this star power. You have all these guys who are very unique talents. Look, I mean, Von Miller, one of the greatest pass rushers ever. Aaron Donald, one of the greatest D3 techniques ever. Jalen Ramsey, highly paid, an absolute do-it-all defensive back. Somebody has to come up with a big play.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let you do that. I'm going to throw a bubble screen or something like that. I'm not going to mess around, or a slow screen, maybe to Kittle.
50-yard field goal from here. And Garoppolo just throw that away.
That's exactly what he was trying to do. Get a screen to Kittle. Like, you're not going to mess around 3rd and 14 with Aaron Donald. And that was the right call, but it was really well played by the Rams and knowing it was coming.
Yep. That's exactly what they needed now. Make it a difficult shot, 50 yards. Not a gimme by any means.
Off the first incompletion of the night from Garoppolo, here's Robbie Gould. His longest kick this season is 52. This from an even 50 on the way. And it is well beyond the crossbar.
There we go.
Not even close.
There we go.
Oops. I didn't even realize my mic was muted. Oops. You on mute? Yeah, sorry, gotta get the bag. I was on mute. I was saying this Toon Link main raid. You guys humans there? Do we have hello? Brandon, Peter, Stampy, Holly, Pappy, Happy? Any hellos? How you doing? We're in commercial timeout now, guys. 24-7 Niners. Wow. I'm telling you what. It is not looking good again tonight, guys. That's for sure. As far as our bets go. They have abandoned the run. The Rams have come out flat. I tell you, this week has not been the week for me. Really bad week. But it happens. It's part of being a sports bettor. You go through the highs and the lows. It's easy to celebrate. Easy to be happy when things are going good. But man, when things are bad, sometimes they're bad. Whew. I don't like the flow this as far as Henderson getting rushing yards now. I mean, they should be handing him the ball. They're just not. He's got 5 carries for 31 yards. He's averaging over 6 yards a carry. And they've given him just 5 carries.
Number one story coming.
This honestly looks a lot like the Lions. This looks a lot like the Lions offense when Stafford was running it. Just times of stagnation. But he's a fourth quarter guy too, so I don't think the Rams aren't done here, certainly. There's some meat on the bone here for the Rams, though.
And they need to start right now.
Stafford wants to throw. Cross the middle. It was behind Scarani.
Had a guy wide open, almost threw a pick
Warner
instead.
his hands on it. San Francisco's been waiting for Warner to make the big.
Yeah, we're not going to trust these Rams
Fred
anymore.
Warner sitting right here,
At least in the
He said,
near
"Look, I
term.
need to get to my spots.
Not looking good.
And then I need to understand what routes are coming in behind me. He can feel that route coming in behind him. He reads Stafford's eyes, and Stafford's one of the toughest to read because this guy will look you off and he will throw it.
No, he threw it. He just underthrew it.
That's an all-pro.
If he leads him,
that's what Fred Warner needed to do tonight.
that was not an all-pro play. I mean, he was open if he threw the ball in the right spot.
2 interceptions to Stafford tonight. Back to the ground. Just the 8th running play for the Rams tonight. Sony Michel picks up 7.
Look, man, I know we keep talking about these defenders and how physical they're playing, but look, Fred Warner once again, man. Just watch this. Watch the hit.
Ram is the Rams.
As far as just how physical this
It's
was.
crazy, Tim. It's crazy to me that it's too late now, but they abandoned the run so early. They just did not run the ball as much as they needed to. Got to run the football in a game like this. You just have to.
3rd and 4. Some pressure by the Niners. It's behind Kupp and juggled, incomplete, and it's 4th down. And Jimmy Ward's in the backfield celebrating.
The Rams are out of sorts. They are out of sorts. You know, you get Stafford who almost throws an interception on the first snap, and Cooper Kupp doesn't drop balls. I mean, that's a great route. We've seen him do that so often. That was a huge 3rd down to come out here after that, going down 3 scores and go 3 and out.
Wow.
Any momentum.
Would have had enough for the 1st down. 2nd straight 3 and out for the Rams. And Hecker's back to punt.
That's humbling, guys.
And the fair catch signaled for by Ayuk.
Humbling. Boy, I need a Suns cover at this point. My goodness. Oof. Oy, oy, oy. $70-66 in the 4th quarter. $70-67 yet? Oh, 70-67. I'm reading the wrong thing. 24-7 49ers, guys, over the Rams. I'm a little stunned. I tell you, football has been really weird the last couple weeks with these upsets. I mean, this one probably isn't that surprising in some ways. You know, 49ers at home. Division game. You know you're going to get the best shot. But man, how about the Rams? You know, Super Bowl contender laying another egg here this week. Got to really start rethinking that. The Rams messed this game up early, though. There's no other way to say it. They had to run the football from the beginning, and they should have. And I don't know what made them not. I don't know how Henderson only has 5 carries to this point. Can't wrap my head around it, guys. Just can't. I really can't. It's just crazy. 5 carries, 31 yards. Once again, he's doing everything he needs to do. He told me at the beginning of the night, Darrell Henderson's going to average over 6 yards a carry. I'd say, okay, the Rams are probably in for a decent night. Henderson's going to cash his over easily. The Rams should be in this football game. I'm telling you, ever since that guy won the $500K on the Browns bet. $500K on the Browns? My goodness, that's a lot of loot to have on the line. Yowza.
This has
All right,
to
we're
do
back,
with
guys.
the mentality that has been drummed into this team's head all week long. Is one of the first things Kyle said to me when we
49ers,
talked.
4 straight wins
Sean
versus the
McVay knew that
Rams.
this was going to happen.
Yep.
He knew this was going to be the approach, and he said we were
Yeah, I
ready
mean, I
for
just
it.
thought
Aaron
this was a
Donald said they
different
were ready
Rams
for it.
team now with Stafford.
Doesn't look like they're ready for it.
30th rushing play of the night. Jeff Wilson, so ahead of the pace on their way to 40 potentially.
Well, the real question is, how are the Rams going to respond to this? How are they going to respond here in the fourth quarter, especially defensively? Now that they've been on the field, the time of possession is 2-1. So this defense is going to wear down. And so how are they going to respond? And then how are they going to respond for the rest of the season now that they're putting this on tape is a question as well.
Yeah.
Hey, they have
Seriously.
some guys with tremendous DNA on that side of the ball.
Yes.
And as we said a couple series ago, somebody has to make a play. If they're going to run the football, you got to punch at the ball. You got to get more possessions for your offense.
Pitch it to Samuel. Stuck in the backfield. Flag comes in. Jalen Ramsey grabs him down. Couple of markers out there.
Boy.
Clock stopped, 2:54 left, third quarter.
Well, I know one guy that's going to respond. That's Von Miller. And everybody talks about Von Miller rushing a passer, but
Face
Von
mask
also
and a
plays
hold.
run, and he's
Offsetting
physical,
penalties, it looks
that
like.
time he said enough.
They
He
threw
took the
2
tight end
flags.
and drove him
Looked like a
back
hold
into the
initially and then a
backfield.
face mask. Offsetting penalties.
There's fouls by each team on the play. Holding, offense number 89. Personal foul, face mask, defense number 5. Those fouls offset.
Unbelievable.
Replay, second down.
Charlie Warner is the tight end, and here's Von Miller. And watch Von just say, enough is enough. I'm going to be physical, and I'm not going to let you run that ball outside. And he pushes him back, then gets the hold. And then Ramsey, unfortunately for the Rams, got the get a face mask there at the end.
You see him, when he was on the
Oh
ground.
my goodness, what a dumb
It's more mouth
penalty.
guard than face mask. It's attached.
What a dumb penalty.
Second down and 7. Garoppolo got it out quickly, and Ramsey never nearly picked that off. Wanted Ayuk. Miller
Now I
the
got
last
some
couple
questions
games
for the
was last week.
49ers
Broncos
play
this
calling.
last week
You got
was
second and
What's up
7
there?
here, and they're
What's
going to
up
line
there?
up and
Just
throw
go
it?
out.
I don't
He
know.
gets his
You're up
hands
by
in a
3
position.
scores.
That's the kind of turnover you need. That's the kind of game-changing turnover where you force the 49ers defense into a sudden change situation that they need. I mean, it's great to break it up and get the third down, but they need turnovers.
Right.
They need the ball in their hands.
Third down and 7. Niners 7 of 9 on their conversions tonight. Garoppolo finds a
Debo with
window
the
for
first down.
Samuel. First down, San Francisco, gain of 11.
Tim, are you streaming Sunday Night Football
First thing you gotta
Steelers
do on third
Chargers?
downs is take care of Aaron
As of
Donald.
right
He's gonna
now, I
loop
didn't
in.
plan
Watch
on
this
it, but I
protection
might.
up front.
You never know.
They slide to him. He's not
We'll have
able
to
get
see
there
how
on
the
time,
week
and then
goes.
Look at the strong hands of Debo
I
Samuel.
usually do Monday Night
David Long
Football,
Jr.,
but
no chance.
we'll see.
And again, Debo Samuel makes plays.
You know, we
A lot of
have
that
not
depends on my
mentioned
wife's
tonight,
schedule.
for San Francisco, Trey Lance. And you know why? Because Jimmy Garoppolo is managing this game perfectly to this point. Lance keeps waiting for his turn. He seems to be a major story every week. When will his turn come? Not while the Niners are winning. Not while Garoppolo's playing well. Jennings unable to bring that one
Boy,
down.
they were just
And
lining up
Ramsey's
and
trying to turn
tossing
this
it.
game over from an LA standpoint.
This is a great job by Jalen Ramsey of closing all the way across the field from outside leverage. Just watch this closing speed right here on Jennings. That is hard to do, folks. That is hard to do when you're chasing somebody down outside in across the field. That's all pro ability right there. That's why he's the top corner in the NFL.
How does he put the mouthpiece in when he has his mouth covered up? I haven't figured that one out yet.
Second down and 10. They got the timeout. Zero's on the play clock.
Is that timeout there for the Niners.
I love the mouthpiece just dangling there, and he's got the mask on.
Doesn't do any good. Not for
All right. Can't let that music play. Wow, this has been a really flat game. I tell you. We've had some good Monday Night Football games. We've kind of had some ones that are like, this has been a game. There's not really that much happening here. I'm telling you guys, this is a weekend I have to learn from. I got to go back, and I really got to go back and analyze all the plays I made this weekend and really go back to the drawing board on some stuff. Because yesterday in the NFL was 1-7. Today is looking so far like 0-2. That's 1-9. That is not going to get it done. You're not going to last very long as a sports bettor with that kind of mark. So this is a go back to the drawing board type of week and really evaluate what happened this week. There's a couple in there that were bad beats, but for the most part, I was just off. Rams -3.5 tonight. Right now, it's not close. 49ers completely dominating the Rams, and there's warning signs, right? Yeah, you figure the 49ers got to be due at some point at home. They've lost 11 of 12 at home. They're playing a division opponent, a team that they've won the last 4 against in the Rams. So there's definitely signs there of a 49ers type of ball game. So, it's one of those things where you go off the recency effect and you evaluate the 49ers on what they've done this season. What they do last week at home against Colt McCoy and the Arizona Cardinals. They lost 17-10 to Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy this week loses by how many to the Panthers? The NFL is so weird sometimes. It really is. It's like you have to combine the history of the team that you're playing against. You got to combine the recency, obviously. So far this season, 49ers 3-5 on the year. They have not looked like a good football team all season. Even their wins, they've beaten who? Who are the 49ers beating this season? Even their wins aren't that impressive if we go back down the line. So it's like, it's just weird. I'm going to have to read them to you guys. All right, so 49ers beat the Bears. Okay? 49ers beat the Eagles, and the 49ers beat the Lions. Those are their 3 wins. Those are 3 losing teams right there that they beat. Lost every other game. So
kid from Tampa. Coming up on the final minute and a half, third quarter. Pretty dominant effort tonight by the 49ers. That's Elijah Mitchell.
Don't beat yourself up. In the last couple weeks have been, yeah, that's definitely true, Tim, for sure. I agree with you. I mean, the last couple weeks have been unusual. However, there is some learning lessons here too. It's like when you have a week. I'm not beating myself up. I just like reflection, right? I like looking at stuff and being like, okay, what could we have done differently? What's working and what's not working? Because
he can move like a linebacker. Rare combination.
Pressure coming. Garoppolo unloaded it and missed his mark.
Looking like a punt here from the Niners.
Was coming at him. Put the lick on him. Not sure.
It has been a crazy 2 weeks for sure. Last week wasn't like this at all though. Last week wasn't this bad, obviously. All right, we got a punt here from the Niners coming up.
In the formation, Darius Williams with a nice play.
Wisnowski just his second punt of the night. Bobbled momentarily. We're back in 15 seconds after this retrieval.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird, when you put picks out there, when you bet and you have a weekend like this, it does weigh on you because it's more than just me losing money. You know what I mean? If I'm putting picks out there and people happen to be tailing them, it's like, man, it's not a good week. But like I said, I'm not to beat myself up, just to say that, hey, it does weigh on me a bit. I can't lie about it. It does weigh on me, and I expect to do a lot better than that, obviously. So there'll be a turnaround, but it still hurts. I'm a human, it still hurts, and I don't like it. So, one of those things. All right, here's Stafford. Cooper Kupp does make the catch this time. That's gain of 6.
To the 15, gain of 6.
They've had some success on the inside, but Fred Warner has come close to picking the ball up. Hufanga's had a big hit. Alshire has had big hits.
They got to get it going here.
That means Odell's got to be on the sideline.
Stafford trying to get out of there. And he's just able to get rid of it to Henderson.
Still a
So
loss
still
of
a
3.
loss, just not as big a loss. Nick Bosa, haven't mentioned his name much.
Stafford's got to get the ball out.
Just look at these two guys. These guys are beasts. I mean, you got Holden.
The ball right there has to come out.
Havenstein's out there just trying to survive. These guys, they rush off
3rd and 7.
the offensive right as well as any tandem in the league.
3rd and 7. And it's dropped. And there's the kind of night
Wow.
it has been for the Los Angeles Rams.
Another drop.
The drop leads to a 4th down and a punt. They've
Wow.
got 3 and out their last 3 possessions now.
It's just been, they've been out of sorts all night. We've seen this from Kupp, now Higbee.
Wow.
You know, Robert Woods, the injury and everything that's been going on with this franchise in the last 2 weeks, the additions and then the loss, whether that has taken its toll mentally on this team.
When the weather turns cold, the real teams start to play.
Short,
Yeah.
will run up and the
Fair catch. We'll go to the 4th quarter, 24-7. 49ers will start with it at their own 44-yard line. Yeah, I mean, I still don't see the 49ers as a real team. You know, Tim, it's hard for me to say of the 4-5 49ers who have looked like garbage most of the season are. I don't know, though. Maybe they are. You know, maybe this is what they needed. Maybe the 49ers won the last 8 games, make the playoffs. Maybe they win 6 of the last 8, make the playoffs. I don't know. But, man, I mean, it is pretty nutty. You know, it's just weird. Yeah, I got to get the bag. It is pretty crazy. You know, it's just... It's hard for me to wrap my head around this one. You know, the Rams, you know, how much talent the Rams have. You know, it's like the names: Von Miller, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp. And it's just hard to list those names off and associate, you know, poor performances with them. Yeah, maybe this is a time where it's like, you know, how do you adjust, right? How do you make adjustments here as a bettor? So, you know, like, okay, well, game results aren't working to a degree, right? I mean, for some people, maybe they are. But right now, let's say game results aren't working because things are wonky. Spreads aren't working. So how do you counter that? You counter that with totals and player props. So you look at your over-unders and your player props. I think next week, I think that might be an adjustment for me, guys. I think I might be looking heavier at, you know, totals and player props, and just stick to that until we could get more of a handle on what's going on here. Because the scoreboard don't make no sense to me tonight. It doesn't. Even if the 49ers were to win, I could get down with that if they won by like 3 or if they won by even 7. But just totally putting it on the Rams, no even fight back from the Rams, just like last week against the Titans, it's a little weird to me. You know, it just is. Tampa Bay Buccaneers losing by 10 yesterday to the Redskins. Washington football team. I didn't have that in any world.
Talk about a dual threat.
We'll be back though. This is the life of you know what we do. It's tough sometimes, and we'll respond. Got to be confident in what you do.
Also,
That is so cool.
Very
What a great
cool.
way to open the show.
Very cool.
and we open up the 4th quarter. Elijah Mitchell
I'm sure it's about 8.
pounding that rock.
And keeps pounding George Kittle. Watch
Looking
this
at the
block. He's
schedule,
gonna come
the
over
team
here
to watch in
and
the
cut out
NFC dark
outside
horse is the
linebacker.
Eagles. They have the
And
easy
everybody
schedule.
thinks, you know, George
Should
Kittle's
finish
just
with a wild
about
card,
catching
10 or 9
passes. Look
wins.
at that.
There you go,
That's
man.
Terrell
Yeah,
Lewis.
coming
That
off a
is
win
a
over
big
Denver
man.
this week. Yeah, for sure. I mean, what are they now? 4-6?
I've seen in the National Football League at that.
They could
level.
definitely go.
Plus,
I mean, if they have,
formation and
like you were
cutting out
saying, if they have an
defensive
easy
ends,
schedule,
outside
going 6-3 isn't
linebackers,
really a
and that
lot to
creates
ask
a gap,
for.
a lane
Having an easy
inside
schedule.
for running backs to hit.
Keep it on the ground. Another first down. Keep running that clock. That's what the 49ers have to be thinking. Need Kittle and Kelsey healthy, right? They're back and forth each and every week. The two great tight ends. Travis went off last night, 8 catches, 119 yards. I think the Chiefs looked back last night, but looked back, by the way. Patrick Mahomes had the typical Mahomes effort.
Yeah, talking about George Kittle and Travis Kelce, two of the game's greatest tight ends. The tight end props guys have been insane in primetime football. I think that's, you know, if anything I wish I stayed consistent with all year is the tight end props on primetime. It's crazy how good they've been.
Mitchell.
Again tonight,
Robinson to stop.
Higbee's got a touchdown. George Kittle's got a touchdown.
Some news notes from around the NFL. So we're good. Everybody's off. We're good with the Chiefs now. Everybody's back. We're good. No more panic time in Kansas City. Patrick, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Cam Newton's back in a big way. He let everybody know about that.
Yeah, Panthers over the Cardinals yesterday by about,
12
what was that?
AFC teams.
Over 20, I know that,
It's gonna
watching
be a
that game.
Wild race down the stretch. Meanwhile, the NFC, regardless of the result tonight, the Rams are going to stay 5th in the conference. They lost their earlier matchup with first place Arizona.
Well, I tell you, Thursday Night Football is not going to be a fun recap for me. I'm telling you that right now. But we're going to do it. But I'm not going to enjoy it at all.
Season week 14 on Monday night.
This Rams defense, you know, we talked a little bit about it early in the game. They want to play the pass. They want to defend the pass. They are built to defend the pass, and they play that shell coverage, and they want you to throw the ball. And teams that can run the ball effectively against them as this season goes on are going to be the ones that Raheem Morris has got to figure out a plan that works better than it did tonight.
Second and 13.
Garoppolo able to complete. That's Deebo
There's
Samuel.
Debo Draven.
Pickup of 7.
Still with us on Twitch.
You talk about managing.
Debo, another catch.
Distance. Now they're in a manageable, again, 3rd and 5 type of situation, which is something that they've been able to live in tonight. They've been able to go ahead and convert these types of situations. And see there, they just hit a quick little pass over the middle of the Debo. Now you have a little bit more options in terms of route combinations you could run. This is important down the distance again for the Rams to get off the field.
I bring pressure if I'm Raheem Morris. Bring pressure on Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe a force a tip, get an interception.
On 3rd and 6, they hand it off to Jeff Wilson.
Looks
Nothing
like
doing.
Yeah.
Stopped at the line.
Looks like a punt here coming up.
Yeah, and that's a play call there from Kyle Shanahan.
I think.
Taking some risk off the table, and then knowing that now he's got a decision and he's going to go for it on fourth down, or maybe run this clock down and take a timeout.
That's Jordan Fuller who filled that hole.
I don't
very
think they're
nicely.
going for it. 4th and 5. They might try to draw them off. I really doubt they're going
Take as
for
much
it.
time here. Maybe call a timeout.
Juszczyk
Wouldn't
runs
make any
on, Wilson
sense.
runs off. We got 3 to snap it. Jimmy's looking around, and there's the timeout,
Timeout.
which will leave San Francisco with just 1. Saturday, another giant game in the Big Ten.
Say, wasn't Raheem Morris a player? I'm forgetting where. There we go. Out of the timeout.
Guard and handle all night. Whether
4th
it's been
and
zone
5.
He's found the holes. They're going to throw the football. That's who I'd find.
The analytics community says should punt in this spot. But they're going on 4th and 5.
Niners, go for it.
40. Garoppolo got it across.
Oh, wow.
And it's Samuel.
That's going to be a touchdown. Debo Samuel.
Touchdown.
Wow.
49ers. And Garoppolo doesn't care what the analytics community says.
31-7.
30-7, San Francisco.
Wow.
Just keep an eye here on Taylor Rapp and Nick Scott, the two inside curl defenders. You have to play with better vision. If you're Nick Scott and you're an offside curl defender, you have to be able to make
touchdown,
that
Debo,
you
31-7. Wow.
Let them split you and go for 6. That's just bad execution on the part of the Rams.
Oh, they didn't kick the extra point. Okay, now it's 31-7.
Inexcusable mistake.
Wow.
And a great throw from Jimmy Garoppolo.
No doubt. No doubt.
Okay, guys, 31-7. We go to timeout. Gotta get the bag. It's good. We all been on runs like this before. Yeah, man, it's tough. You've had a great run this weekend, though, man. I'm happy for you. Your birthday weekend, you're absolutely crushing it. I'm happy for you, man. It's good stuff. So halfway point, who's the biggest surprise? What team? Well, the fact that the Lions are 0-8. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, the biggest surprise. Boy, that's tough. I think I guess if I had to pick a team, I guess I'd look at Cincinnati. I mean, Cincinnati had a pretty good first half. I'm trying to think of another team. There's just a lot of average teams that really haven't done anything great or bad. Yeah, I guess Arizona 8-2 right now. That's not really that surprising, I guess. Oh man, NFC. Trying to think. I'm trying to think of who else. Yeah, the Chiefs. Yeah, that's a good call, Tim. Yeah, the fact that they've struggled so much this season for sure. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking on the bad side as much. But yeah, the Chiefs for sure. That's definitely a surprise. I think the Dolphins a bit too on the negative side. Maybe not like a crazy amount, but the Dolphins just sitting, I think, at what, 2 or 3-7 now. Dolphins might be 3-7 now. I know they got 7 losses though, and that's surprising. You know, they were just on the fringe of the playoffs last year, and their defense just went to garbage this year. So Miami Dolphins 3-7. Yeah, Patriots now 1-4 in a row. They're coming for the Bills, man. They're coming for the Bills.
Touchdown. He's got 36 rush.
This game will just give you a headache. Well, some people. Give me a headache, maybe.
Another short kickoff. Koski for the Rams. Just beyond the 20. And LA will start from there. Time now for Money Moves,
20-yard
brought to you
line.
by SoFi.
Well, Raheem Morris won.
31-7. What a call. Jimmy G. Hitting Debo. Debo's so good. Debo Samuel is so good, though. He really is.
Credit on that one-on-one.
Their staff were going shotgun
here.
here.
Very often.
Stafford goes back to Higbee. Remember, couldn't make the third down catch.
Higbee with 13
Hangs
there.
on there for the first gain of 11. Again, the Rams have gone
11.
3 and out each of their last 3 possessions.
Don't know where that pass
Nick
is going.
Bosa
2nd and 10 coming up.
breaks that up.
Tell ya.
First down, that was their first down.
If you wanted a
on
silver
offense,
lining as a
2.5
Rams
minutes left
fan,
the first half.
you have one of the best quarterbacks that coming back in the fourth quarter on Matthew Stafford. Now it's 24 points, so it's out of hand probably now though.
Finally, this
If it was
crowd
17
here,
points, I think he might have been able to
something
do
cheer
it, but
about.
24
They
is
haven't
just
had
going to
a
be too
victory
much.
here in over a year.
300
Not enough time on the clock.
days since the Niners won at home. And the familiar chance of beat LA. 10.5 to go. 2nd and 10. Stafford trying to go to Kupp. And the flag comes in. K'Wan Williams get there early.
Let's get you that touchdown. Got to get the bag. Let's get you that Cooper Kupp touchdown. Or actually, I don't know. You're on the under, though, too. That's got to be kind of conflicting. Just got to hope, I guess, if they do get a touchdown, that it's Cooper Kupp.
And watch K'Wan. Watch him just sit on this route. He knows what's coming. He just gets there too soon. He gets there too soon because he knew what was coming too soon. D'Amico Ryans,
XX Gold Glover. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat.
And this is the
Joining us on our Twitch side.
The Niners lead in defensive pass interference. He cleaned it up. Hadn't had any of those.
Watching this game?
Previous 2 games.
Oh, wow.
And again, that's the kind of night for the Rams. Had Van Jefferson open, Stafford and he could not hook up.
Stafford
about
is
D'Amico Ryans and the
horribly
job
off
that he's doing,
tonight.
taking over for Robert Saleh. Last week was an ugly loss against Arizona. They have come out tonight and they have done everything D'Amico Ryans asked them to do, to play physical. You look at the injuries that they've had on this defense, the people that they're playing without up front at every level. Jason Verrett, their starting corner, 2 safeties, and they said no excuses. We got to come out. Whoever is up next has to play physical and fast. And
2nd and 10. Here's Stafford going shotgun. Pass is caught. Kupp gets about 16.
That kind of play all night. It just hasn't been the case. 6th catch for Kupp. That's good for 16 yards.
You know, look, those throwing windows have been open against San Francisco's zone defense all year long. What they do a good job of is eliminating the big shots over the top. But tonight, the Rams just haven't been able to hold on to the football.
Stafford, take a deep shot. And
almost pegged.
away.
Oh, man, he had Kupp, too. He let him a little more.
Kupp
It's a
did.
touchdown, but instead it was almost a pick.
Give credit to Emmanuel Mosley. He plays
Boy,
this
Stafford's
great.
just
He's
off.
watching
My
Cooper
goodness.
Kupp the entire time. Outside leverage.
Mercy.
And just waiting for that ball to go up and make a play on it.
Zone defense. It's all about vision, pattern recognition, and then breaking on the football. Hufanga knocked it out of his hands.
That's a fine in the DB room tomorrow morning.
No question. No question, Rook. You're paying up.
Yes.
Give me my money.
Give me my money.
Kupp.
Kupp gets
Inside
about
the
6.
40. Warner to stop.
What's this? 3rd down coming up.
Football's
3rd and 4.
about emotion, especially on the defensive side of the ball, and you can feel it coming up into this booth from this stadium, from this crowd, the players on the field. It gives you goosebumps being here live and just feeling how electric this stadium is.
Stafford to Kupp.
Kupp with another catch and out of
First
bounds.
down. Gain of 11.
Well, I don't think you can underestimate.
Oh, this is all
There
about
was a
Cooper
lot
Kupp
of talk
on this
week
drive.
in this town about this team. And losing 5 out of 6, and if they would have come in here and laid another egg and gone 0-4 in the division, there was a lot of talk, and the buzzers were circling, and so what they have come out and done is impressive.
Up in the air, that's intercepted.
Oh my God, he caught it.
There is a flag down. K'Wan Williams held that up
Hey,
against
it's-
his thigh.
That's going to take away an amazing interception. If you guys saw that.
Yeah, he may have hooked him.
That was incredible, though. The catch that he just made was absolutely ridiculous.
Hold of him.
Pass interference, though.
Grabbed him, hooked him. Still a great catch.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Never hit the ground.
By any means
Pass
necessary.
interference. Defense, number 26. The ball be placed
He
outside,
caught that.
Automatic first
That's incredible.
Look at that in the DB room tomorrow as well.
Wow.
They'll say about that we can't say on TV. But that's a great shot. That's a great shot right there.
I don't care if it doesn't count. It's still a highlight in the game.
Seriously, that was an incredible catch.
At the 23 now of San Francisco. Under 9 to go in the fourth. How about 31-7 San Francisco?
Been a topsy-turvy, upside-down season at times, hasn't it?
The NFL is wild week to week. Stafford, Van Jefferson.
Van
Williams
Jefferson
to
gets
stop.
that.
I'm just telling you, it's been hard work going in between these numbers and catching the ball in the hashes. If you're a wide receiver tonight going in there, you're like, man, Sean, you going to keep calling that? You going to keep sending me inside there to Shire and Warner? No. This has been one of those types of games.
Stafford will take a shot for the end zone, and it's juggled and out of bounds. Van Jefferson couldn't haul that
Incomplete to
in
Jefferson. He had him too. Literally missing everything.
Watch Josh Norman. He jumps a little bit too early and a little bit too short. This ball is a little bit further inside. It would have been an easy touchdown. Would have been a tough catch if Jefferson caught it clean the first time. His feet, he only had 1 foot anyway.
3rd and 5.
It's been the story of the night for the Rams, hasn't it?
Odell Beckham
Do you
Jr.'s
stream
last
any
grab.
NBA or NHL? Tim, not at the moment. I'm not. That may change though.
Spins taken down inside
It's
the
all
10.
subject to change.
Pickup of
Right
10.
now, I'm pretty much just sticking to Monday Night Football for the time being. I do a lot of sports betting videos, so
Here in the fourth.
takes up a lot of my
So at
time
this
with
point,
like
you know,
research
Odell's
and
not in
stuff
the
like
game
that.
because,
So
they're going up tempo and things are flying and there's a lot
at
of
the moment, I'm
communication
not,
going
but
on.
I may look
And
into doing
quite
that.
frankly,
Down the
risky.
line.
Down 31-7. So
It's
not
tough
surprised
finding,
Sean
you know,
McVay has
finding
him
the
on his
time
side.
and the
Rams
minutes
have
and
the
stuff,
bye
you
next
know.
week. Then go to Green Bay. 1st and goal from the San Francisco 9. Stafford under fire, and he's going to be taken down.
Stafford sacked.
Drop for the sack. Arden Key gets home.
What a great rush by Arden Key against David Edwards.
You would be good at NHL. You have the voice.
Watch him set him up.
Well, thank you,
Back
Tim. I
inside,
appreciate
Get the
that.
hands off of him. And then just get vertical in the pocket and finish the sack. That
Yeah,
was all
hockey's
set up by
fun.
the footwork
I like
on the line of
hockey.
scrimmage.
Hockey's a lot of
Great
fun.
hand use. But Chris Kasarik, the defensive line coach of the 49ers, one of the best in the business.
That looks like 98 from last week, Jeffrey Simmons.
Yeah. That's the first red zone sack of Stafford all season long. Eric Armstead, a little eager.
Be offside there.
Get up 31-7. Everybody wants a
Grossman,
piece, right?
Defense number 91. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
But this is one of the best feelings that you can have as a defender and as a play caller as well, as you see D'Amico Ryans on your screen. Because you know what the team has to do. You truly got them one-dimensional now. And it's just so much more fun to play this way, especially when a team is, well, maybe not for you, but it's so much more fun.
I guarantee you it's not fun on the other side.
Crank it up.
12th play of the drive. Cup, his 10th catch of the night.
Cooper Kupp is. This is all about Cooper Kupp on this drive.
You can
What's
just
that,
see
3rd and
They didn't
goal?
look like this last week. When Arizona was putting it on them, they did not look like this. This looks like a totally different team.
Thank you.
The Rams.
I'm not the only one saying that.
Look, there's a difference
Yeah,
between
that's
talent.
what I mean. Colt McCoy beats the 49ers last week. Cardinals quarterback, backup quarterback, 17 to 10. And this week,
it's up to Sean
it's
McVay to make
31 to
these guys
7
into
to
a
beat the
team.
Rams.
Beckham's in the game now. Bottom of your screen. 3rd and goal.
Timeout.
Flags and whistles.
Ball start. Timeout.
Any idea?
Harry wants no part of this right now.
No, keep me out of this.
What a quiet night for John.
We were doing so good.
He was tired after last week.
Yeah, we wore him out. Now, here we go.
The clock did not start after the runner went out of bounds. Therefore,
Can't take any team lightly. That is very true, Tim, for sure.
Please reset the game clock.
Absolutely.
6 minutes and 17 seconds.
NFL is a week-to-week league.
Play clock operator, please reset the play clock to 10 seconds.
Some of the money lines that
Lots of
have hit the
clock
last couple
management
weeks have been crazy good. You know,
Listen, you could not have
Washington
seen this
football
coming, right,
team.
fellas? You could not have seen a 31-7 lead for San Francisco tonight, not coming into this one. I know they've had their way with the Rams. They've beaten them 4 in a row.
You knew it was the style you could see coming.
Style,
The
yes.
Maybe not the score, but the style for sure.
Yeah.
Stafford on 3rd and goal. Now he'll run with it. He's beyond the line of scrimmage. That's going to be an illegal forward pass.
I'm sorry, Stafford, but what are you doing?
It's just been,
Take the ball and run it into the end
Sean
zone.
McVay. Trying to extend that play, trying to find somebody to get open in the back of the end
just
zone.
from what he
Couple
should have done, he
balls
should have
down.
ran it in the
Van
end zone.
Jefferson, he tries to
I don't
get
really
to the
care
end,
if he
it's
gets
just
it
out
in
of
or not. It
bounds.
doesn't really matter at this
And,
point.
it's been one of those nights for Matt Stafford.
Yep.
I actually rather him not because I know we got people on the under, so.
Illegal forward pass. Offense, number 9.
It's just terrible because he had a touchdown now. He gave up a touchdown running. So indecisive.
Penalty from the spot of the foul. Lost it down. 4th down.
So it's one of those nights for the Rams and Stafford after one of those Sunday nights a week ago for the Rams and Stafford. And so people are going to get off the Chiefs back now, and then they're going to pile on the Rams. Hey, what's going on in Los Angeles now? That's coming.
Well, look, we know what the season is for the Rams. This is Super Bowl or bust for the Rams. We know.
I don't bet on games, but do you win more money when you bet the underdog? Oh, yeah, absolutely, Tim. Yeah, you win.
Pieces, and they've compiled a great record so
Yeah,
far.
you win a lot more money when you
There's
bet
a
the
lot of
underdog
ball
for
game
sure.
left. There's a lot of season left. They need to win a bunch
I
more
mean,
games.
the bigger the underdog, the bigger the payout. So, like yesterday's pass sailed it. That'll be 49ers football passing complete.
Spotted Van Jefferson. And the Rams turn it over on downs.
Yeah, so like yesterday,
Well, to San Francisco.
yesterday we go to commercials, guys. 6 minutes left, 31-7. Yeah, you won a lot more though with the underdog. Like if you took the Jaguars money line last week versus the Bills, whew, that was a sweet payout. Or even yesterday with the Washington football team beating the Bucks, that was another really good one. I mean, yeah, it's wild. Tonight the 49ers were 3.5-point underdogs. So I forget what their money line was. It's probably in the plus 150 range. Can't quite remember now. It's probably in about that range though. Oh man. I just could not get I did not get any breaks tonight with even some of the other bets I placed. I had the Suns -4 spread and they won by 3. Oh, goodness gracious. This is another brutal day. Really thought the Suns would cover, too. Suns won by 3. Heat beat the Thunder, Mavs beat the Nuggets. Well, the Knicks came back and won. Okay. The Knicks did come back and win. Alright, we're still in timeout, guys. 6 minutes left in this one. All that's left here is for the 49ers to run this clock out, and that should do it for us for tonight. Ooh. Debo with a big night again. George Kittle with a pretty big night. Gotta hand it to the 49ers. They showed up tonight. They were ready to roll. So
that's a first down after the catch, an extra first down after the catch every time he catches. That's
so Tim, so that guy who bet the Browns 500,000 had a +4 and he won by 1 point. How much would he win? So he'd win that's a 50-50 bet, +4 on the spread because he didn't take the money line. He took the spread +4. So if it's a 50-50 bet, he would win a little bit less than $500,000. So he probably would have won $450,000 is usually how that work out. Because, Vegas takes their cut. So, anytime you take a 50-50 bet, it's minus 110 odds. It's the standard. So that means you have to put $110 to win 100.
No question.
So if you put 500,000, that would equate to about 45,000 or so.
They've been
they take about 10%. Is basically how it works.
By the Titans, and now they've certainly been bullied tonight.
So he probably won about $450,000.
It's not just about the pieces; it's about the whole puzzle and how it works together.
Now, if he had the money line, he would have won more than that.
And that's exactly why, right? I mean, we're just stating the obvious here, but that's exactly why the bye is so important.
Yeah.
Because now you have to really, a lot of times you get away during the bye. There's some important conversations that need to be had, especially considering what the expectations are for this football team. This bye is crucial. It's crucial for the stretch run.
It's one thing, it's the Titans, right? Right now, they're the class of the AFC, right? They're the hottest team maybe in football, but now against a 49ers team that lost 5 of 6. It's exposing some warts for LA.
Yeah, but this was a team we knew that San Francisco was talented. They hadn't played well. They've had a lot of injuries, but they're coming together as a team. And you see what happens when everybody has the same mentality and mindset, the way you can play. The Rams need to find that going forward.
Niners told us this week it felt different this week in practice. It's Rams week.
Yeah, no problem, Tim. Anytime, man.
California, and they got the full attention, especially coming off the loss.
So
Arizona,
4th down coming up here.
Who the Cardinals didn't have in the
we'll get a punt here out of the Niners. 4th down coming up.
Well, and the other thing,
Stafford's getting ready to go back in.
Is in their division, and now it's 5
Rams
times
are still
right.
competing.
So
that's not
don't tell the Rams the game's over yet.
That's a fair sample size.
They're still taking their timeouts.
No, and most of them, especially the ones that have taken place here, take on
we've
the same
seen
kind of
crazy
story.
things happen.
Last year when they played here the first time,
you guys remember that comeback that
Mostert,
Peyton Manning had against the Bucks back in 2004? They were down by 21 with about this much time left, and brought them all the way back. Now it's a different feel.
The defense came out.
Don't see the
playing fast
49ers defense getting that loose here at the end of the game.
Look, sometimes we make football real difficult, and sometimes it's just about this. It's just about who can out-hit who.
Yeah, and sometimes there's just a team that you don't match up well against, that has your number, that knows you really well, and we've seen that a lot across the NFL.
Wisnowski will boot it away. Take a hop just across midfield and be down there. Niners.
All right, guys, we take a timeout here. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. It is 31-7 49ers. I'll tell you what. All right, still in timeout here, guys. 31-7. 49ers lead the Rams. Time running out here on the Rams. About 5 minutes left. They'll have the ball. Boy, I can't wait to have an off day tomorrow and get back after it on Wednesday. I'm telling you, I'm excited for the rebound. I really am. Boy, oh boy. Alright, looks like we got some game audio back here.
The Rams' problems tonight. Hey, the big
Oh, it's music. So many drops. It's crazy how many drops the Rams had tonight.
Game.
Oh, here we go.
One to Tyler Higbee and Jimmy Ward. Give him credit in the right spot at the right time. They
Sorry,
have
guys, end
not
of the
been
night.
making
Starting to get a little
those
bit tired
turnovers.
there.
They only had 2 interceptions coming into the night. Only 5 total turnovers caused. And tonight they got what they needed.
And the drops at most inopportune times. 5 drops, 3 coming on 3rd down. A chance to stay on the field. That's Michelle for a couple. And the other thing about the start tonight for the 49ers, San Francisco had been a terrible first quarter team. The most they had scored in the first quarter was 12 points. They'd been shut out in 4 first quarters earlier in the season, and tonight able to put 14 on the board in the first quarter. Get the jump on the Rams.
There's Cooper Kupp again, down to the 25.
His 11th catch. That's good for 25 yards.
Cooper Kupp having another huge
We talked
game.
a lot about where the Rams potentially go from here. These 49ers are going to move to 4-5 and right in the thick of the wild card race in the NFC. So some things for them to build upon.
It's Michelle. The hitting keeps happening, and there's a flag in the backfield, and I think Stafford took a shot.
So it looks like the Rams will have first to goal about the 8.
Defense,
Half the distance to
roughing the
goal.
passer, number 95. Half the distance penalty. Automatic first down.
Contavious Street.
First and goal at the 8 for the Rams.
You're going to see Contavious come into the screen here. Looks like he's losing his balance.
Yeah.
His head goes in between Stafford's legs.
It was kind of unintentional.
Wow.
You hit a quarterback anywhere in that lower leg extremity.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I'm Sean McVay, I'm thinking about putting John Wolford out there.
Yep.
You know, like we're not going to win this game, and I get it. You want to get something positive before you get back on the plane back to LA, but I just don't think it's worth it.
Wolford is stirring. He's hanging on to that number 13 for now as well. Incomplete.
Yeah, it's incomplete.
There's a whole lot of talk about Odell Beckham Jr. coming in.
Second and
which
goal from the
uniform
8 for
number
the
he would wear.
Rams.
And Odell's not been a factor tonight. Von Miller may be a little bit more of a factor, but that was all the talk, all the hype, the glitz and glamour of the LA Rams coming to town, all in, going for it, the Super Bowl at their home stadium. And it looks like the 49ers, who we said in the open, this is under the radar. They didn't want anything to do with that conversation. It's all San Francisco tonight. Over the head, sails it over Darrell Henderson.
Listen, Vaughn and Odell are going to have a big impact on
Yes.
this team going forward. There's no question. And I didn't have a whole lot of expectation for them in this game. I know everybody else wanted to see the glitz and glamour, but glitz and glamour doesn't win you football games, especially when you play against a team that's come out was physical. But those two guys
Third
are going
and
to
goal
need
for the
stretch
Rams.
run in the second half of the season. And in my eyes, this NFL football season just starts to ramp up in mid-November. That's when the real season starts, and the Rams have some things to fix, certainly to work on, but I think they're going to be there at the end.
Third and goal. Stafford being chased, going to be taken down. A flag comes in. Nick Bosa got there for the sack.
But
And I
that's
think that's going to stand.
It's just a great inside pass rush move by Bosa. I mean, it's lightning quick. Rob Havenstein has no shot.
Holding.
He has no other choice but to hold it.
That penalty's declined.
Wow.
Just watch,
Hold the play, fourth down.
watch how quickly he is gone. He just gives him a little stutter.
Jeepers.
This guy has got quads, guns. He's got it all. And when he gets in that low crouch stance and comes off the ball like that,
Rams are going to kick a
Especially
field
when
goal
he knows
here.
you're throwing.
No kidding.
that's usually the result right there.
Rams trailing 31-7, going to go for the field goal.
It's up and
And
good.
that gave from 37. Makes it a 21-point game with 3:48 left. So, yeah, we talk about all the fast forward for the Rams and what they can expect. As for the 49ers, maybe they've straightened them.
Thirty-one to 10. Kyle Shanahan gonna get a big win for himself here tonight. Might have saved his job, honestly. Should get an onside kick here from the Rams, I believe. Unless they're feeling weird. I think they're gonna onside kick it.
Go. I don't need people who are up and down. I need people who are consistent. Up and down gets you 800. I mean, gets you 500. Gets coaches fired.
Try the onside kick. And it's Dwelly for San Francisco.
Onside
We
kick
saw what
recovered
happened to
by
Buffalo when
San
they went
Francisco.
down, took Jacksonville lightly, right?
Well, that's what I mean. The league is so week to week. I think thoughts of momentum might be foolish. You just never know what to expect week in and week out.
See, that'll be the challenge for Kyle, right? Taking his team down there, a long, long trip.
Well, as always, this time of year, we'd like to salute all of our nation's veterans, past and present, and several on our own Monday Night Football crew have served honorably in our nation's armed forces. Sucha Singh from the Marine Corps, and Doug Birmingham, David Hensley, Tim Macy, all from the Navy, and we appreciate each and every one of them, what they've done, their service, and their families, too.
Gain a
big part
9
of it,
there for the Niners.
the support that they get from their own families. And on behalf of our Monday Night Football family, we're always thinking about our nation's veterans, past and present.
Well, we came into this game thinking Kyle Shanahan, who told us that he wanted to run the ball 40 times in this game.
Well, they're not going to get there. I mean,
Gloria, hi
next
Steve,
run
just
will
tuned
be
in. How's the watch
4-0.
party doing? Oh, it's good, Gloria. It's
that doesn't happen.
it's been
very
a quiet
often.
night
He
tonight.
knows it. He knows it, too.
Just
Like,
as far
it's
as the
number
football
40.
game goes,
I'm calling
not
this
a
one
lot of
for you.
excitement here happening between these two teams, but good call on the Niners, Gloria. They absolutely showed out tonight.
He's been a play caller for 14 seasons, and that's the only
Broke
15th
that
time
home
he's had
losing
40+
streak.
Runs. He knew exactly what he needed to do to win this football game. He communicated clearly to the team all week. Came out, they executed, and congratulations to them.
See, that's the disappointing part if you're the Rams, right? Because, look, Raheem Morris knew that this is what they wanted to do, too. Sean McVay knew it, too.
Yeah,
Aaron Donald knew it, too.
it's even worse. They knew it was coming and they couldn't stop it.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
they
worse in
played
football
very good
than to
tonight.
know what's coming and you
Got to
can't
give them a lot of credit. Kyle Shanahan had them ready to go tonight. That's for sure.
Some pushing and shoving now. These NFC West rivals. What a pretty clean game.
It makes no sense to start fighting now.
Drink of choice tonight. Gloria.
Back for the Shanahan
Oh.
family.
2-minute warning. We're taking a timeout. Okay, Gloria, we got the Hershey's Yingling. The Hershey's Yingling. That was drink number 1, and then we had the Sam Adams Oktoberfest. I think because I drank both these, now I'm a little bit more tired than I should be. Whew. Yep, 2-minute warning here, guys. 31-10, 49ers lead the Rams. Yeah, it's not bad. It's pretty good. My wife got it for me. It's a nice beer. The Hershey's Chocolate Porter. It's actually pretty good. Boy, I tell you, beer is really tough on me. It makes me tired. If I drink too much beer, it makes me a little drowsy. Woozy. Well, the rebound week will be next week, guys. This was not our week as far as bets go. I've had better. I've had much better. Whew. Still in commercial timeout here, guys. If I had to take a wild guess, yeah, me too. Tired and really bloated. I prefer rum. Same. Or whiskey. I drink a lot of whiskey too. Not lately though. I probably should have just stuck to water. Maybe just one of those beers.
Never been 6 in a Monday Night Football season.
Here's Garoppolo. They're going to run it. Oh! Mitchell gets hit hard.
And a violent tackle by...
Don't get excited, dude. You're down 31-10.
Elevated from the practice
Be a
squad.
professional.
And Trey Lance will sit and wait another day, right? All the talk about Trey Lance, maybe we'll get him in. There's always a package for him. But Garoppolo and the 49ers offense, they managed this one perfectly. All the talk about Von Miller and Odell Beckham Jr. coming in. Odell had 2 catches for 18 yards, played 15 snaps of offense. His last catch of his 2 came 2 plays into the second.
Ooh, Maker's Mark. That's like my aunt's favorite. Yeah, I like Maker's Mark. Maker's Mark's pretty good.
Made 3 tackles, including 1 for loss. Elijah Mitchell keeps running hard. How do you not love this guy?
Mitchell to the 30.
I get it.
Hey, there's nothing else really to say. I mean,
yeah, Maker's Mark usually is one of my.
Epitomizes exactly what this organization
I would
is
definitely
looking
take
for
Maker's
in running
Mark.
backs. He's tough.
Lately, I think I've been drinking a lot more Jack,
as far as
though.
How he executes, and he's dependable.
There's a history with the Shanahan family that everybody, a lot of people are aware of. But, later round picks, he's a 6th-round pick. Terrell Davis was a 6th-round pick. Mike Anderson was a 6th-round pick. Arian Foster, who was with Kyle in Houston, was a 7th-round guy. Alfred Morris in Washington was a. There's a
4th
history.
down and 6.
If you play in this offense for Mike or Kyle Shanahan, you're going to get a chance. And if you
Another
can run
running
like Elijah Mitchell, it doesn't matter where you were
play.
drafted.
Going to be stopped short. So the Rams will have the football.
And the 49ers will stop hearing
I'm
about
willing to bet
they can't
we'll see a
win
kneel
home.
down, though.
393
Should.
days since their last
No
home
reason for the
victory.
Rams here to get crazy.
And this will be 5 games in a row. A
First home
5-game
win
winning streak
in
for the
393 days.
against
There you
the
have it.
Rams. This will feel good in a lot of ways for
One
San
of the reasons
Francisco.
why I was sitting on the other side of this bet. But 49ers were due. They proved it tonight.
One more kneel down, and this one should be history.
Should get a kneel down here. Matthew Stafford on the
Niners
field.
time of possession, 39 minutes. And 44
Maybe not.
rushes. They got to that magic 40 mark.
We had 3 wide receivers here.
Stafford still in there. One last handoff, and that should end it.
Gain of 7, that should do it. I don't know why you don't just take a knee though. It doesn't make any
And
sense.
this will feel good for the 49ers. And the Rams will go back to the drawing board. 2 tough
Me too.
losses
Gotta go back
as
to the
they
drawing
head into
board.
their bye. And the Niners a satisfying victory. They'll head to Jacksonville.
Okay, guys, that's going to do it for us. 31-10, 49ers win here, final. They were, start to finish the better team. No questions asked. They dominated tonight. Back-to-back weeks, the Rams have gotten dominated. Go figure, right? 7-1 team. They've lost 2 in a row now. They're back to 7-3 heading into the bye week. 49ers now 4-5 heading into next week. So, streak ends tonight. 49ers, had a big losing streak at home. Hadn't won at home in over 393 days, and they get it done. They get it done tonight, 31-10. Well, if you're new to the channel and if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We had a lot of fun here tonight, despite the bets didn't go quite as good. Gloria, thanks, Stephen, the watch party. Everyone have a good night. You too, Gloria. Thanks for stopping by. We will see you next time. You all have a great rest of your night. Tim, have a great night. Gotta get the bag. Have a great night. Anybody else who's left in the chat, have a great night. It was an honor being with you here this evening, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.